We're live. Live with the champions of chaos in 10 minutes. The countdown to countdowns continue. That's right. But in the meantime, while we are waiting, I do have something exciting that we can do. And that is voting to see who in the world we're going to be playing today. For anyone who showed up early, that is your reward. Let's go ahead and quickly message my Discord too, so people can hop on in. And then let's go ahead and get this poll going. So, who will I be playing? Question mark. All right, now I saw some people talking about the Vilitch gang. Maybe we got some Valkia fans out here. Let's see. Vilitch. Does Vilitch have a T in it? I feel like they would. They would. They totally added the T. I guess it'd be weird if it wasn't there. Valkia. Okay, and then we got Festus. And good ol', let's see, Quarantine. Who's the last guy? Azazel. There we go. Shows how much I want to play him. Oh my goodness. There we go. Now I'm going to put up the poll. Enjoy, people. Enjoy. Vote away. Vote away. And then I have like 9 minutes to throw together a thumbnail. Alrighty. Here we go. I'm seeing, Okay. Already 35% Valkia. Sup, Aaron? Avon. Hello. Thank you very much for the $5. Good, sir. Every little bit helps. Helman Gorst campaign? Maybe. I might do that before release. He seems pretty hype. Wow. Between Vilitch and Valkia, it's close. It's real close. No one wants Festus or Azazel. Amazing. You don't need to play Azazel because we all know Great Book of Grudges has that covered. Ah, nice. Definitely don't want to overlap with that. By the way, I should have a video coming up in like 9 minutes too. So after the stream, if you guys want to see that, should be going up. Had a great video today about with the stream clip. Honestly, I love the meme. Looks like it's gonna be Vilitch. Hey, and Dylan, welcome to the crew. We got a deck gunner. Let's see, I think I gotta turn my alerts down just a tiny bit. There we go. Hey, and Michael Champion with the 10, saying, let's get this new campaign. Wait. Let's get this new campaign. Glad I could catch you live. Awesome, man. Happy to have you here. Let's see, it's 35% Vilitch. We have 364 votes. I think that's a majority of you. Yeah, I guess it's Vilitch. All right, we're gonna end the poll. Wonderful. And then I need to go grab myself a thumbnail. Let's see, did the music end already? The music ended already. That's crazy. Restart. And then if I'll just set it to loop because it's easier. There you go, loop. All right, so enjoy yourselves. Get yourselves coffee, maybe some tea if that's your jam. And so the cries of 65% of my audience rang out into the wild. You know, there are a lot of other people streaming today, surely. So you guys can expect to find a good deal of all the excuse me, all the chaos champions today. Vilitch is pretty crazy though. The video that's coming out today is actually about Vilitch, so it's almost perfect. Who won? It's Vilitch, the curseling himself. All right. Now, overall, well, I can't talk about the DLC, can I? I guess we'll just chill. Slanesh bots? Oh yeah. You know, honestly, I was thinking there was a decent chance we'd get, I thought we were gonna get Azazel. I was like sort of hyped to go for the maximum speed boy, but unfortunately not. All right, let's see, here we go. Gotta set up my thumbnail action. Boot up the game, zoom in a ton, add 1,000,000 saturation. I also have to change the title of the stream. And then we should be good to go. Alright, and then I'll pop back up into the menus. Poor Festus. Yeah, Festus lost real hard, man. Real hard. Hey, Pato saying, I've been binge watching your streams. That's awesome, man. Love the energy and the content. Thank you very much. Oh, from Australia. That's hype. Very hype. All right, so if I go ahead and do this, close that. Yeah, the usual sort of tidying up that streamers got to do. This thumbnail is important. Trust me, it's totally important. Is this good? Oh yeah, this looks great. This looks great. Yo, Baron's Bluff. If I had to recommend a map to use for thumbnails, Baron's Bluff is amazing. This is not applicable to most people, but to the one person making thumbnails, that's for you. Can we get a sneak peek at the thumbnail on stream? Actually no. It would break embargo. CA could kick me out over that. Yeah. But, you know, it's gonna be... I think, I don't know. You can look at it if you open a second tab and then go to my YouTube channel. I guess I could do it, after the timer's down, so in like 5 minutes. Blood trailer when? Oh yeah, there's gonna be blood. We're gonna have blood activated today, guys. That's gonna be pretty great with all the spells flying around. Let's see, saturation boost. So is the blood trailer happening on CA's side of things? Because then we might want to watch that. Although I don't want to accidentally stream it and then get in trouble. I think it's fine though. I think it's fine. We can watch a blood trailer here, right? I'll keep a close eye on it, and then we'll jump into the Vilitch campaign. Vilitch 2. There we go. All right. So I think that's done. The busy work is done. Now we just have to keep an eye out for the blood trailer, and we'll be good to go. Let's see, thumbnails, and then grab. Where's he at? There he is. All right, so do this here. Don't save that just yet. And then also I want to call it Vilitch. Max difficulty. Nice. All right. Just as planned. Did Valkyria lose to Vilitch? To Vilitch? Yeah, she barely lost. Is CA here to watch too? That'd be pretty freaky. I can't handle it, man. CA is just, they're a menace. Holding us back. Nah, they're actually wonderful. CA, the support that they give to creators is just above and beyond, really. Yeah, the Village stream. Anyone want to watch some Village? All right, now while we wait, I can boot up Creative Assembly's thing. Let's see here. Total War. So if I boot this up, then we take a look at this. It's just Summer Championship. All right, let's spam the refresh. Oh, actually, I should set up the browser real quick for that. Let's see. So if I do this, yeah, we're gonna set up a browser. I'll do a live react to the blood trailer. So if I do that, and then I put this in here. I gotta make sure it's not loud though. That would be not great. Let's see here. What is it? 1080 by 10. Oh, I think we got a member. Thank you very much, McBoom. Let's see. Is my Streamlabs gonna actually tell me which Deckhand? Thank you very much. Yeah, OBS, just OBS things. Oh, it's already showing. Whoopsie daisies. Is there Oh no, what am I doing? There we go. Hide that. Hide that, and then does it have volume on? I don't want it to, like, you know, blast your eardrums like I always end up doing. Does anyone know what the best ogre tower is? I feel like it's I feel like the ogre tower is like a it's like the cannon one. The cannon one's pretty great. All right, let's see. Anyways, where were we at? Oh yeah, 1080 by 1920. So we'll go ahead and copy that real quick. Here we go. 1080. Get that quality going. And then whoopsie daisies. And then 1920. 1920. There we go. Turn this bad boy on. Now, is there a way I can refresh this page? Let's see. If I go to properties, come on, CA. Where is the trailer at? We're waiting for it. Blood trailer is up. Let's see. Blood trailer. Nope, no, that's not it. Total War. There was like a mini teaser. I don't think that was the actual blood trailer though, is it? Blood for the Blood God, it's up. It's up. What are you guys talking about? Is it truly? Let's see here. Valkia. Wait, let's see. Total War. Where's it at? Oh? Is that it? No. Faithful. Probably not. It was only 11 seconds long. Yeah, that doesn't count. Yes, it's up. Alright. Someone get... Oh my god. Got another DM from CA. Of course. Anyways, where's the blood trailer at? Does it exist? Total War. Blood trailer. Uh-huh. Is this it? Oh, 1 minute ago. Dang, here it is. Let's do a live react. Alright, there we go. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. Alright, what we got? So we got some corn legs going. Alright, let's do this. Let's grab this thing. Yo, here we go. We got Kislev. Totally gonna get wrecked. Gonna get annihilated. If you want this without commentary, go to CA's thing. Oh, blood! There was red! We saw red! Oh, yo, this is gonna be hype. Audio, no sound. Dang it! There's no sound? Oh my gosh. Let's see, we gotta turn off this. Let's see, browser. We're screwing up. Let's see here. No audio. Let's see. Advanced audio properties. Browser 2. Uh-huh. Monitor. Off. Let's see. How do I add this to my OBS thing though? Let's see. Active. Apparently it's active. What is this? What campaign are you playing? I'm playing Vilitch. How does one do the OBS? Monitor and output. Let's see if I go to properties. Is this a YouTube volume thing? It seems on the low side. Yeah, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, we're just gonna have to do it without sound. Whatever, we can do subtitles. Yeah, I'm worried about busting your eardrums and then no sound. Does this work? No, that doesn't work. Whatever, blood trailer without sound, guys. Let the jank begin. Let's see, what we got? Yeah, I guess practice the voice acting. Alright, well there was a grunt there. Just the blood. Oh man. I don't know why it doesn't show up in my thing. That's such a pain. Alright, well I'll let it finish playing real quick and then I'll figure it out later, you know what? Let's see. Unhide all. Yeah, it just doesn't, for whatever reason, it just doesn't have it. Blood trailer means I'm playing Valkia now. We're gonna be playing Vilitch. All right, well, there's the no hype blood trailer apparently. Where's the thing? All right. Does it affect combat at all? No, it shouldn't, because it has to work with multiplayer. All right, so if I do, what the ads? No, I don't want. What the? No, we're not sponsored by Face Check. Alright, you know what? Whatever. If you guys want to watch a blood trailer, you can go ahead and watch it on CA's channel. Pretty hype though, pretty hype. Timer's down. Timer's down. Gotta remove the this image. There we go. There we go. We'll figure it out later. I can't be bothered. We have an actual campaign to get to. Here we go. Let's see. So, if we go ahead and do this. Nice. Do I have audio in game? I believe I do. The time is now. The time is now for good old. Where's Chaos at? Here we go for Vilitch. Vilitch, it begins. Now we could have played Festus. Here are his abilities and such. We could have played Azazel. God, could have gotten some Valkyr action. Maybe even Be'lakor. No one wants to see Be'lakor. We're gonna be playing Azazel, and we're not gonna be playing Immortal Empires. We're actually gonna be playing the prologue. No, where's it at? The Realms of Chaos. There we go. Just because we gotta test out to see how this actual campaign goes. A lot of campaigns for good old Warhammer 2 would sometimes be great on the Vortex map. So let's just go ahead and try this out and see what there is to see. Advisor, yeah, no end games. Here we go. Let's do it. Village action. Now, I'm basically allowed to show everything except for the very end of the campaign. So hopefully we can get a lot of action done today. Yeah, no Immortal Empires today. We already had a Chaos campaign on Immortal Empires. If you want to see good old oh, I can save the thing. Let's see here, my stream. There we go. The thumbnail has changed. Is there a way I can here we go. I can change this. So the new thumbnail, because I know some people were talking about it. There we go. There we go. Good old, just so tiny. There we go. There's your thumbnail, guys. All right, enough of that. I can finally start hanging out with chat. Oh, what is this? Cinematography.
Deep in the chaos waste.
Oh, we got lore. Some Sotek lore.
Dark promises.
Yo, she's not the advisor. What is this?
Victor, great favor from their sadistic god. For the slain.
Oh, pretty hype. Pretty hype. Audio levels are real low. Let me boost it up.
In ancient Zambijin, an accursed altar
Is this good?
with
It might get louder later, so. Warcraft 3 vibes? Actually, yeah. Zambijin.
Is weakened.
Is it in Immortal Empires or just Realms of Chaos? Just Realms of Chaos.
Of fallen warriors, now laid bare.
Ooh,
A
look at
ruinous
that.
harvest craved by the
Much
dark
better?
gods.
Sweet. As long as it doesn't suddenly get loud, we'll be fine. New narrator? Yeah.
Whispers of change.
Oh,
reach
it's
Vilitch,
Vilitch!
the
It's us!
the forsaken master
Ugh.
of his rule.
Oh, look at those
A
fingers,
chance
man.
to prove his worth to his scheming master, Zinch, the
Good audio
architect
balance,
of
sweet,
fate.
None is worthy to enact
Alright,
his plans but me.
Alright, we got a portal of some sort. Morning,
The
Mr.
souls
Phoenix.
shall be claimed, and with them, apocalypse is certain.
Nice. Classic.
But what horrors
Classic.
await the world?
Honestly, the horrors aren't that bad. I've seen
May the
Spawn.
greatest champion prevail!
Here we go. Is that it? I think that's it. The only Chaos God that doesn't make you cringe? What, Zinch?
Silence, fool.
Oh, nice.
I shall
His brother just has exclamation mark. Good stuff. Oh, so he's the advisor here.
this altar, but the dredges of this backwater.
Just started painting your Zinch army. Hey, perfect. Nice, we got some Skaven. Oh, actually, they're like running around the map.
Puppets to enact
A lot of effort for something so few people are gonna play. I think people will play it. It's a pretty good campaign. I've dabbled a little bit.
Once we have an army worthy of the Twisted Twins, then we will march south.
Yeah, I can't show the end of the campaign, but I can show basically everything else, so that's pretty hype. Love that it's not the advisor. Yeah, it mixes it up.
Right for the picking.
Troll Country, best map in multiplayer. Consultant, look at him. Valden.
Rules a pitiful religion.
Yeah, loads of people played Vortex, especially with like Marcus and so on. So we're gonna see how well, if Warhammer 3 has its own Vortex situation, where the base Vortex things aren't super exciting, but the DLCs are great. Here we go. Zhen by Jin's final champion shall claim the altar of battle and herald one Chaos God supremacy over the world. First, their master's gaze must be turned. To reveal the battle, farm some souls. Hey, Enticity soul farming stream? Alright. And then you get sigil. So the way this basically works, right? We played Chaos earlier. There's a souls mechanic. It's gonna let us get some upgrades for our armies and in campaign. There's a little bit of a bar that we have to fill here, but it's not a race like the Vortex campaign. Thank goodness for that. We got Vilitch over here. He's a pretty good fighter. He has a really nice skill tree. Lots of, let's see, this right here. Lots of shield recharge abilities. But otherwise, he's just a Lore of Tzeentch. Nothing too crazy over there. I'm a farmer now. I've always been a farmer. Gonna go ahead and quickly get my camera settings set up, and then we can start looking at everything, as I know you guys definitely are want to see. Let's see what do we want. Demon Prince? What? Oh yeah, you guys want to see some Demon Princes. I'll see if I can convert a guy, because I know there's a lot of talk about that. We don't have any of the gifts of chaos, but here's the tech tree. I think we've already seen it a little bit at least. I guess I'll scroll quickly, but very similar to a lot of the other factions skill trees. Oh, what the aspiring champion upgrades. That's pretty cool. But basically they let you unlock your units, you know, just buffs around. It's generally pretty good stuff. Some of them give abilities. And then over here we have our changing of ways, different from Kairos' changing of ways. So you can drain magic, reveal intentions, which is the same, reveal shroud, but spawnify literally just adds 3 spawn to any army. I think that's pretty hilarious, and it costs souls, so it should actually be quite accessible to us. And this one reduces movement range. Then we got the classic Break Alliance. Really, the most exciting one has to be this. Just 3 free spawn. That's pretty hype. Yeah, we're pretty close to Daniel. Daniel's like right here, so should make for a pretty interesting campaign. Here's our upgrade tree, so we can get Gorby's Chariots on the chaos side of things. This is just a normal chaos, but over here we can get chosen. Now, no aspiring champions, which is weird. I don't know if that's a bug. Oh wait, yeah, no, I get them over here. Yeah. So we just get chaos chosen, chosen of Tzeentch, and then if you want, you can get aspiring champions in the undivided category. So here we go. First objective is kill Daniel. Is it? Is it actually? No, not yet. But yeah, here's the victory conditions. Generally, though, it's just getting 50,000 souls, opening rifts, and then ending the campaign. So here we go, on to the actual campaign. Let's go ahead and auto-resolve our first couple battles. And then see if we can go ahead and delete Daniel right away. Hey, look at that, the Pyrrhic victory. Let's see, you know what? Yeah, it's auto-resolve this one. Let's get this star going quickly now. Here we go. As for anyone who missed the Chaos stream, the fortresses are like this now. No, this is Realms of Chaos, but it's different from the usual Realms of Chaos, as portals won't open up on this map. So there's no race like the original Realms of Chaos. In fact, I don't even think the Realms of Chaos are accessible to us here. Instead, the way that this works is that, yeah, it's just the skill on display. Exactly. But yeah, instead, the way that it works is that we get souls, we hit up these tiers, and then it lets us open our own portals that we use to jump around the world. Helps us invade and gather souls. Pretty simple. All right, now I think that's basically it. And then we can go ahead and, I don't know, what skill line are we doing here? Yellow is not too exciting. Probably the Tzeentch skill line is the way to go. Yeah, we definitely want Tzeentch magic 100%. Pink fire is great, same with blue fire. And yeah, Vilitch has an interesting mechanic about him. This guy can just... Oh, actually, he's also a spellcaster. Screw it, we'll get to. Yeah, Vilitch is interesting because the longer he stays in combat or casts spells, the stronger he gets at casting magic and being in combat. So that makes him very, very strong in general in combat. Though I wouldn't say he's like the most scary fighter ever. I would say Sigvald is that would just dumpster Vilitch. In fact, I think Sigvald doesn't even take damage. There's also this, by the way, guys. So here's the gifts of Tzeentch that we can now explore. I'll just scroll down through it really quickly. And, you know, it just leads up to many demon units and a couple buffs. you can also click these eyeballs to make them blink in classic Hearthstone fashion. Alright, let's see. Cooldown to all spells and barrier. That is pretty hype. That's pretty hype. I would like sort of more units though, so let's go ahead and get some more pinks. And over here, we'll go ahead and get Furies. Can you show the marked unit stats? Yeah. Here's Chaos Warriors of Tzeentch. And then over here, you can see here's the Chosen. You got pretty high melee defense. They all got magic damage, as you would expect for Tzeentch. You got your Marauders over here, Horsemen with magic damage, but their missiles apply the burning effect. That, what's it? Can I find that anywhere else? It applies the burning effect that makes guys take more damage from fire damage. So, actually pretty nice if you're going for a range build. Get some good buffs there. Then you got your Chaos Tzeentch Knights, which are pretty vanilla. And then, you know, the usual Doom Knights, which we've already seen. In fact, we've already seen the Chaos Knights of Tzeentch too, so nothing too exciting there. But yeah, Tzeentch is just magic damage everywhere. I should have expected it, but yeah, that's how he works. All right. Ooh, the load time's gonna be so fast today, compared to it's like twice as fast as, if not 3 times faster than the good old what's it? Immortal Empires. Are the Tzeentch warriors with great weapons? No, they're just normal in spears. Alright, so we have a quest here to mark our units with Tzeentch. You can see we can take vanilla Marauders and just like that, they're marked. Pretty simple. I believe I can do this. Yes, I can do this with my Knights too. So let's give these guys some, let's give them Lances. Give them a little bit more shock damage. These guys, I believe... Dang, not available. I think we need a tech tree upgrade. No, that's a downgrade. Dang, okay, so this guy's stuck. He's stuck as a basic Marauder Horseman. Alright, so I believe I can mark this guy though. And then that should be the quest done already. There we go, magic damage. Fire imbuing Marauders, or Horsemen in this case. So we got the good old Warp Flame here. Extra 10% damage for everything that does fire damage. Guess what? Good amount of our range does fire damage, so it should be good. Yeah, needs more experience probably. Yeah, this is the Realm of Chaos map. It's interesting because you don't have the portal event. So if you want more of a classic Warhammer Total War experience, and you don't own enough of the games to get Immortal Empires, then you can get the DLC and it'll play like this. And by the way, if you do want to get the DLC, speaking of, if you want to get the DLC, it's 25% off below if you guys are interested. All right, here we go. Let's start tearing into the Empire. These guys should be pretty easy to beat. You know what? We'll play this battle just so we can look at Vilitch and some of the units. Just because I feel like I've been denying Chad of that too much today. Does Vilitch have a way to give his infantry expendable? Seems fitting for him. Oh, I'm not sure. As far as I know, I haven't seen anything like that yet, though. Well, let me open a window before it melts. But yeah, overall, Vilitch is pretty beastly. In fact, in this settlement battle alone, I'm pretty sure he can probably solo most of these guys. Let's go ahead and just, you know, position over here. So let's take a look at these units. The zoom-ins, so rare on the Enticity streams. But we got Vilitch over here. Tommen, just chilling. The stance is always great. It is sort of puppet-esque, I gotta say. And then you have Vilitch over here just worming around. Here's what the backside looks like. Look at those feathers. Man, I don't like how long his torso is. They're like, geez Louise, that is uncomfortable to look at. But anyways, we got our warriors over here. Looking pretty good. Nice helmets. You got some eyeballs on top. You got the Marauders over here, some clipping. Marauders with some nice blue shields. I'm actually a really nice fan of this sort of teal color. Very fitting for the Marauders. Some good old Knights. You've seen them before. These ones got the lances. Always very high detailed. For the Horsemen, though, also looking pretty good. I say the blue doesn't fit as well for them. I believe these are the javelins. Yeah, these are the javelins. So the Horse Masters actually don't have the shiny weapons because they are just the vanilla chaos versions. But the Tzeentch guys, they got little glowy spear tips. We got the normal Warhounds for anyone who wanted to look at these guys. Anyways, that's basically it. The blood DLC is active, so we should actually get a little bit of blood going today. Hopefully. All right. Let's go over here. Let's go ahead and grab good old Vilitch. Just slam them right into those guys, and we should be good to go. Yeah, I'll see if I can show off some blood. Some good old blood. All right, let's see. Is it true? Is the blood DLC truly active? Oh my gosh, there it is. It's the blood. Look at that. We got some mini splatters everywhere. I have it at like 50% right now. But yeah, there you go. We got blood DLC. I believe that is, let's see, let me double check, embargo. Yeah, and we are allowed to show the blood, so there you go. You can't see the blood from outer space, exactly. So we actually won't be seeing much of it today. But yeah, it's pretty good. I would say the blood is surprisingly not laggy, from what I can tell. I don't know if it's just a new PC, but I've heard from a couple other people that it seems pretty good. So yeah, you know, if you might actually not need a super crazy PC to use a blood DLC now. I have no idea what they did, but at least on this system it feels better than it did before, I would say. Did we ever get an explanation for why blood was delayed? I have no idea. Yeah, absolutely zero ideas on that front. All right, there we go. Yeah, this battle should be pretty easy. Just gotta kite out these Empire melee units, and then I believe we're good to go. Here we go. And army losses? No, not yet. They hold. The Empire holds against all odds. There we go. But yeah, I think that's a good enough showcase, right? And then we can go on to the fancier, or we can you know, mostly auto resolve these battles. Is Overcast Pinkfire worth it? Winds of Magic wise, yes. Yeah, you do want to. In fact, there's a lot of spells in Warhammer that you would want to overcast, I would say. There we go. There's the army losses. Took a little while. Looking forward to the to a repeat of the Burning Head video. Ooh, yeah. Vilitch should be able to stack some pretty nice magic damage options. But he's not flying. Yeah, not flying is really painful for him. Honestly, I'm not sure how meta he'll be in multiplayer, but he is fairly cheap and a decent fighter. I don't know. I feel like Kairos is probably better though. I only wish that I could mark these doggos. If only. All right. Let's go ahead and get a couple more Zinch boys over here. Nice. And then keep upgrading the Zinch skill tree, I guess. Glean Magic is actually a semi-useful spell, not as much sadly in single player though. Overcasting on Zinch is generally worth it, just because of the shields. Yeah, you don't have to worry about miscast damage. Very true. So is there a limit to how many Zinch demons you can recruit? I don't believe so, but they're limited by this system. So they're not hard capped, but we're not able to, you know, just constantly spam them out. Yeah, blood pack right on time. All right, what's this? Sacrifice 1,000 souls to Zinch. All right, pretty easy. I guess we'll start heading our way to Daniel over here. We want to get this Dark Fortress site as soon as possible. Probably take this one too, maybe another if it's up here, and then we can open up the portals and start spilling into to the Empire for souls. Let's see over here, some more Marauder action. Nice. Thought there was a cap on gifted units. Maybe there is. I haven't. Yes. Maximum capacity 6. There you go. Chat was right. All right. There we go. Let's get another one of those guys. Let's open up the map and then head on over to Doomkeep. Daniel has what's coming for him.
Impatient fool. Wait.
There we go. And then this should be quite a battle, actually. Quite a battle. Won't Daniel give you 0 souls? Yeah, but he will give me the Doom Keep, which is a really nice settlement for me. And there we go. A little bit of the lore. Urson has been saved. So Ice Queen has resurrected the Dying God. Urson returns to the Kislevite Pantheon. World is healing, but remains wounded. Rifts still scar the landscape. So this is the post Rift campaign. It's actually a sequel to the original, and it doesn't have any rifts. So this map actually plays a lot like a Conquest style of campaign, if you so want to. So it's pretty nice. There's no portals that pop up. There's no, management that you really have to do to shut them down. It's just generally a nice time. And here we go. We're going to be attacking level 1 Daniel. He's pretty ripped though, so we'll see if we can actually win this. Thankfully, he has mostly Marauders, so I believe we win this one. Can Kairos recruit new Tzeentch warriors? Yes. So all the Chaos Gods have new recruitment now. Pretty fun. Any news about the no portals? Yeah. In fact, well, there are technically portals, but we're the ones opening them. So that way we have full control over it, and we don't have to fight demons that spill out of them. It's real nice, guys. It's real nice. So I believe I want to get my skirmishers over here and my doggos to kill off that herald. And then we'll just position over here. Well, actually, I'll position further away so that my skirmishers can actually get a little bit of damage down on Daniel. There we go. And then that'll make life a little bit easier for me. Just since they'll poke him down and get him nice and low. Daniel has a huge roster now. It's gonna be insane. If he's recruiting Khorne Marauders, 100%. He just has everything. Ugh. One day. The cough is getting better, guys. It is getting better, so we should be fine. Let's see. I guess I should spread these guys out a bit more. Alright, so in general, if you want to kill off heroes, the best way to do that is with missiles. There we go. He's very low. I don't want to waste too many missiles, though, if possible, so let's give him the surround, await reinforcements, and then go ahead and kite out Daniel just a tiny bit. Yeah, imagine just every DLC gives Daniel more units. What's the next DLC gonna be? Well, is he gonna get Chaos Dwarves? That'd be something. Isn't blobbing pretty good versus Daniel? You know, it's okay, but we don't have any challenges here. I don't think I gotta cheese that hard. We'll play more vanilla. Just a nice little casual campaign going. Here we go. Those doggos do actually get a little bit of a few bites on my Marauder Horsemen. Hurts a little bit, but most of them are gonna live, thankfully, due to our magnificent shields. Yeah, Blood Trailer DLC was about 20 minutes ago. We watched it on stream with no sound because I'm terrible at making OBS work, apparently. Alright, let's see. Can I... Oh, okay, yeah, we can fight these with Furies. I think with the Horseman support, the Furies should win it. It's a bit sketchy. Let's go ahead and land him. Get better? Thank you very much, uncoordinated meaty boy. That's quite the name you got there. Alright, nice. So, Daniel's still pretty exposed. I think we can beat him up. Let's go ahead and grab Vilitch and use him to cause some trouble too. We can get some spells off on these guys. Every time OBS updates. Yeah, I feel like I should have, I might need to like restart OBS. It sort of glitches out when I do, what's it? When I put my PC into sleep mode too. Alright, there we go. There's those rot flies down. Now it just be the Daniel. Alright, I believe the javelin should be able to take him out. If not, he'll still be taking a lot of damage. A couple more houndos that we can countercharge. And then we got this army. We have his actual army to deal with afterwards. We'll see how they go. What has he got? Bloodletters. Bloodletters are probably the scariest thing here. The Marauders of Khorne are decent, but nothing I really have to worry about. There we go. Daniel's getting pretty low. I think if I just sort of retreat to this main army, though, we should be fine. And then I can also start blue firing him. Blue fire unlike pink fire, you don't want to overcast it. It's generally not worth it over there. And then, this won't really do that much damage to the bloodletters. Maybe if we're blobbed up for it, but we'll save the pink fire for now. Rotflies are a decent unit, I would say. I wouldn't say they're like, you know, bonkers, but they can get the job done. Surprisingly so. There we go, decent pink fire. I mostly just want to kill Daniel here. However, see if I can feign a charge on these bloodletters, and then we can charge these guys in the back. I said charge these guys in the back. What's it? Michael Champion, thank you for the 5 USD. Forgot the DLC units. Let's have another doggo campaign. Oh, forget the DLC units. Yo, that'd be pretty hype. Yeah, if only I could get shields on my dogs. Shielded dogs would be so good. That would just make my day. All right, there we go. Another blue fire. I feel like I need this. Oh my gosh. Oh, these guys got fighting early. Whoopsies, totally missed this. Well, that's awkward, ain't it? Just a little bit awkward. You know what? Vilitch can just keep lobbing there. And then we'll go ahead and fight up this Daniel army. We do accidentally lose our caster, however. And you know what? I'm gonna focus down the bloodletters. They're by far the most threatening thing to my chaos knights over here. So definitely want to clear them out. And as for Daniel, he should be going down fairly soon. Shut down those blues. I hope I didn't take this battle badly. Come on, Chaos Warriors. It's up to you. And this guy needs to rally as soon as possible. Otherwise we are in for some trouble. Let's see, how's Vilitch doing? He's doing all right. Daniel's getting low. I do need to bail out Vilitch, though. I think another blue fire should do him well. Okay, the pinks are holding out okay. Yeah, if we do lose this fight, that's fine. We can sort of just come back with the second army. There we go. Marauders are nearly down. Daniel is getting low. If I can get a blue fire on him, that'd be perfect. And then over yonder, I feel like I want to retreat with these pinks now that the mobility is gone. And then sort of regroup a little bit. There we go. That's most of the Marauders. Daniel's so close. He's so close to going down. And as for Vilitch, oh, there we go. There's his bailout. Let's get another pink fire going. No, he's a bit stuck. He's a bit stuck. I think we totally botched this battle, didn't we? It's fine, though. We can bounce back. Shielded doggos. Yeah, shielded doggos would be crazy. Crazy good. If we lose Vilitch here, I wouldn't be surprised if we just straight up got army lost. Come on, Vilitch. Come on, live. Okay, nice. My caster's back. He can drop a bombardment there. Yeah, I may have underestimated Daniel's army. Now we did kill Daniel, so I wouldn't say all hope is lost. We'll stick through the battle. I got a couple pinks over here, running away from some bloodletters, and then what? What has he got? Just a couple marauders? Man, I totally goofed that up though. Totally goofed that up. Yeah, getting some Dowie Blob flashbacks. I know, right? All right, here we go. Speed up these doggos. So it turns out Daniel, you do have to give him a little bit of respect at least. But I do have a tiny mobility force here and some trolls. I think they should be able to do fine. In fact, let's bail out these pinks real quick, as I believe they're going to be pretty important here. We'll bring back my caster over here. And then I believe we'll be fine. I can get some shields on the knights and we can start cycle charging. Yeah, remember, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Oh, so true. All right, here we go. And charge the bloodletters. The bloodletters really are sort of the main issue here, as they are extremely high DPS. I think the corn spawn, or not the corn spawn, the my good old chaos trolls, they should be able to do great against all of these guys. Another pink fire on those very low armored marauders should chunk them down. Nice. And then as soon as they're routing and the bloodletters are gone, I can double back and There we go. Start cleaning up the guys along the edges. As for this guy, it's a bit of an awkward situation. I guess I'll just sort of pull this guy to the side. He should be fine. And he's just gonna hug the edge of the map. And then hopefully we can sort of divide and conquer here. And we'll be good to go as long as army losses doesn't kick in. Is School of Metal any good in Warhammer 3? It doesn't have a lot. It doesn't have any super strong spell, so I'd say it's a little bit underpowered. Also interesting that you call it School of Metal instead of lore. It's an interesting way to go about it. But yeah, I do believe these Chaos Trolls are going to be my... Jeez, Chaos Trolls? I don't know, they are Chaos Trolls. Yeah, the Chaos Trolls are going to be hard carrying here. You fell for one of Tzeentch's many plans? Was this all planned? It's all intentional. He's gonna... It's just to make the enemy feel like they have a lead, and really, you come back and just roll over them with a million chosen. Wonder what happened to the advisor. Oh yeah, if Urson got saved, does that mean the advisor's just like screwed? Well, like in like all of Warhammer is just a lead up to... All of Warhammer 3 is a lead up to Warhammer 1. Spoilers. So, so the advisor's alive and he's still stuck with Tzeentch. So I think that makes sense. I think it all checks out, lore-wise, in the Total War lore. All right, there we go. There's the spawn. Oh, jeez, I keep calling them spawn. There's the trolls. They're gonna finish off these pink horrors with a little bit of support from the knights too. I think we should more or less be fine. They still have a lot of healing to go. Ooh, but the leadership is not doing very hot over there for those guys. Let's see, can I get a good pink fire here, perhaps? Pretty nice one. I mostly want to get these guys down just so that we don't have to deal with their ranged poke anymore. Let's see, where's my caster? There we go. Just pull back with him. School of Rock was not even a good movie. Is that what people talk about? Use magic? We're using our magic. I'm being a little bit frugal with it because of the fact that, you know, we don't have very much. Okay, knights, come on, clean them up. There we go, we got our trolls back too. They should be able to break these marauders on a nice downhill charge. They should make a Warhammer movie. Should they? Should they? Have we historically had any good game movies made? I think there's been a few, right? There's been a few that are actually okay, but most of the time game movies end up being terrible. Yeah, they should not make a Warhammer movie. I feel like that would only damage the franchise. Blaspheming School of Rock. Actually, I quite enjoyed School of Rock. I watched it a long time ago though, so I'm not exactly a movie critic. But I would say I had a good time with it. Sent by darkness. If anyone makes a Warhammer movie, it should be put in prison. Dang. Okay, well that's starting to get a little bit extreme, but you know, you do you, I guess. I think we're gonna lose these paints. I believe we're gonna lose the paints, but we'll still have the trolls, which is good. Here we go. See, my campaign, me playing campaign is just essentially saving my own disaster battles. This is how it works. Yeah, they definitely shouldn't make a Warhammer movie. That sounds like a bad idea. Come on, Pinks, live, live. Look at that, Blood DLC, for people just tuning in. Good old Blood DLC action. We got Vilitch, just probably, yep, just right all over his face. All over his face. All right, what do we got here? I believe we're gonna army loss soon. Come on, trolls. Oh, no army losses yet. All right, nice. This is the time where we make a crazy comeback. Oh, is Vilitch gonna get caught up here? Dang, Vilitch is gone. Vilitch is gone. All right. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty sketchy. What are these guys? Axe infantry. I believe they're just normal corn marauders. Knights of Tzeentch. As long as this hero lives, though, I think we're fairly safe from an army loss situation. Time for a Festus campaign. No, we can totally make this work. We can totally make this work. It's just a couple of marauders, guys. Just a couple marauders.
Ill-fated action.
Oh geez, if those trolls route for a third time, I'm so screwed. Come on, you darn trolls. There we go. There we go. And then Vilitch is back. Sweet.
A sublime conspiracy.
Oh geez, come on, trolls, don't route. There we go.
Knights of Sinch.
There we go. They're good. They're good.
It is
They're making
destiny.
a live action something horde. Okay,
Knights
cool.
of Sinch.
Man, these Knights of Zinch are gonna hard carry today. I'm already feeling it. If it wasn't for these guys, we'd be doomed.
For the master of misrule.
And everyone's just talking about movies. Battle's so sketch? No, it's fine. This is totally fine. I've never had a better battle. Oh, I should wait for my shields to regen on these guys right now. Can I get these guys to stop chasing? Corn warriors are so fast. Between the corn marauders and the bloodletters, they are just blitzing it to me, man. Come on, Chaos Knights. There we go. And then pull them out right away so that they don't die. Lose a couple models, but that's okay. If I can get enough for another blue fire or a pink fire, that would be great. Come on. Come on, trolls. Let's see, where's my hero at? All the way over there. Just a little bit of cycle charge action. We'll get there eventually. Where's the poll for the next campaign? Well, after this battle. Jeez, the no faith. No, we're doing well. We're doing well. Just need to cycle charge a little bit harder. You know, we got this hero over here. He's gonna blob him up for the cycle charging. He'll be great. Okay, now this forest is gonna slow us down a bit. Come on, don't route. And we're good. All right, there we go. So these guys gotta go here. This guy needs to blob up that one unit of infantry in the distance. And then we should be able to get us around on them. Yeah, the poll is on YouTube. Sorry, Twitch chat. All right, nice. Here we go. So we're back in the leadership range of a hero. And then that should allow me to take a decent fight here. What about some glorious melee combat? We're getting there. I think I do like playing some melee siege. I feel like it is actually quite viable. Here we go. Nice charge. Man, these knights are so big compared to the blues. There we go. That's a really good charge. So that should take those guys out. And then what do we got? We got a really beat up marauder, really beat up nurglings. This guy, which is they're actually a warrior unit. Well, that's a bit of a problem, ain't it? Yeah, that could be a bit problematic. We did lose our knight, sadly, but thankfully we do have our trolls still. I believe we're gonna lose this battle, but even though we will lose, I think he'll be a close enough trade where we might be able to do it. Oh, the Slanesh bots, they're here. Is there a way to let's see, block on YouTube? That should fix it. Yeah, we'll probably lose this battle, but I feel like we might be able to kill Daniel afterwards anyways, because we've annihilated most of his army at this point. Here we go, trolls. Yeah, there we go. Routing them off immediately. That's a good start.
Torment awaits.
And then, ooh man, the problem is that he's gonna start replenishing. That could be that could be problematic.
Chaos is magic.
Oh dang, they routed again? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. All right, well, I guess we Hail Mary it then. This guy's gonna have to kill off. If we can kill off the bloodletters, I'm happy. Without bloodletters, at the very least, they won't be able to replenish. And then we'll be fine. Oh, those are devoted marauders. I totally thought they were bloodletters. Well, never mind then. Never mind. I demand Azazel. You can always get an Azazel campaign later.
I bring a tempest.
The chat voted for Zinch, though. In fact, a lot of people really didn't like Azazel, apparently. All right, here we go. Big troll charge. Yes. Right through the Nurglings. All right, sweet. That's the Nurglings down. That's another unit that Daniel won't have anymore. Now, I believe the trolls are going to rout on the retreat here. but it's totally fine because we'll keep most of the entities, and then we can win the next fight. All as planned, people. All as planned in true Tzeentchian fashion. I really do hope I keep these Chaos Knight lances though, because they are very important. F, yeah, F. Man, look at that. Daniel did bring in a lot of units. What do we got? Okay, nice. We keep the lances. We keep the trolls. Honestly, he's looking pretty beat up. If I can take another fight here, we're set. Yes, I can. All right, here we go. All is planned, people. You just watch. Wait and see. Wait and see. Is there a building I can cancel? No. All right. Well, we'll stick with just the one Marauder then. So here, Vilitch can go ahead and get the Treason of Tzeentch. Decrease abilities. Great. We can go ahead and upgrade this guy's line. We want to get Arcane Conduit. Very important. Upgraded Searing Doom. Since we'll be spamming that. And then we're just gonna attack him again. Trust me, this totally works. Is there a way to upgrade these guys? Not yet. We still can't upgrade our trolls, but here we go. So we take the fight again, and then this time we win it because it's just the one guy and a couple guys with no armor. We reset our Winds of Magic, and then we're good. No blob needed. Yeah, you don't need a blob. Come on. All you gotta do is just keep running at the enemy until eventually there's none left. The Zapranigan style of warfare. Wave after wave of men. We're back. Get ready. All right. There we go. So it's going to be the exact same strategy, except this time we'll win. Crushing defeat? I don't think so. All right, here we go. Oh, wait, reinforcements. Just going to go over here, right? This time we have the full mights of Vilitch. I got a bunch of, got a whole bunch of mobility here. We got the trolls going. Bind them to 3. Their heal caps are reset. Amazing. The leadership is reset, and all I gotta do is kill me, 6 Marauders? Plus a Slanesh one, some Nurglings, some dogs. Yeah, no, this is easy. Easy fight. Yeah. Now, the sad part is that I think I lose out on a lot of gold I could have gained from winning the last battle, but, you know. What's an Enticity campaign without a little bit of suffering, right? Okay, nice. So this dog flank over here, we should be able to catch it with our mobility. Our dogs can countercharge the dogs, the best strat. And then it's just the Marauders left afterwards. Should be pretty chill. There we go. That's most of the dogs down. All right, and then the Marauders. I do want to catch them in an open field just to make sure that they don't that my mobility just doesn't get slowed down by the trees. Yeah, it's a bit of a scrap. It's a little bit of a scrap. Now, how much shields does Vilitch have? He only has 116. He has a decent amount of HP. There's a chance the Overcast just deletes him here. I'd be a tiny bit worried about that. Let's just not Overcast. How about we don't risk it today? And then I can get some Treason of Tzeentch action going too. Here we go. So I'm thinking we get the rear charge over here on these guys. Get a bit of Treason of Tzeentch action going. Maybe another pink fire. Here we go. Nice. And then with the leadership bomb and all those guys landing, that should be a mass rout on those guys. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't. There we go. Oh my gosh. Easy fight. And see? You guys thought Tzeentch didn't have this all planned. You guys had no faith. No faith in Tzeentch. The ways of Tzeentch are mysterious and unfathomable. Truly. Are they rallying? Are we gonna lose this on the ×4? No, we're good. Sweet. All right, there we go. Classic, just good old proven chat wrong. Showing them who's boss. You don't need to blob up your units. You just gotta lose to win. Yeah, exactly. We're actually Tzeentch, guys. We've done it. All right, sweet. Let's go ahead and just run down a few of these guys to make the settlement battle a little bit easier, and we're good to go. Yeah, I just had to lose my entire army to win the super scuffed final battle. This is how you play campaign. Oh man, Warhammer. The thing is, the first like 30 turns of Warhammer are actually pretty it's like nicely balanced, I would say. It's more so the late games that are unbalanced, because I've said a couple times like, oh, you know, Warhammer is it feels like way too easy on Legendary, and we're just losing battles like this. It really is just I feel like the end games, like once you really start getting rolling and you push past the first few difficult battles, that's when it's
Vilitch, the curse.
that's sort of where CA have to put in a little bit more work. All right, but nice. We have Infernal Gateway. We're set. We can decisive victory this. Sweet. I believe that's the end of Daniel. It's the end of Daniel. We've done it, guys. We've conquered Daniel, and we can go ahead and give ourselves some economy. Sweet. All right. Pretty good start to the campaign. We did lose our entire army, but hey, you know, gives us more income. Very useful. I believe Daniel's army gave us souls too, because he had marauders. Pretty hype. Pretty hype. In fact, fighting Norska in general should be a good idea. Over here, I want to spend a few souls just to... Yeah, I want to spend souls just so that I'm upgrading to the next tier of sort of abilities here that we can unlock. So by constantly switching them in and out, that should work out well. Let's see. Do I want to do it again? I could get myself some screamers, which is pretty hype. Yeah, let's just do that. That's weird. Shouldn't it be spending souls? I don't know what's going on there, but sure. I don't know if that's a bug or intended, but we'll move on. Can you confederate Daniel? Oh, sorry, I didn't check. We murdered him before we could check. I don't think so, though. When opening some Tzeentch menus? Oh, yeah, we already looked at them, but, you know. You have some cool abilities here. This is a new one, Spawnify. Add 3 Chaos Spawn to any army and drain magic. Reduce magic by 40. Pretty good abilities, I would say. Alright, nice. So we got the Fury, we got the Screamers going. We got the Marauder replenishment, sweet. And now I would like to get this Dark Fortress site. Like I said earlier, Dark Fortresses are the key to winning any chaos campaign. And then once we have enough money, we can start our grand invasion of the Empire. Just, you know, push down into Kislev and we'll be good to go. Get those spawn. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. Let's see. Oh, yes, souls. I very much would love that. Yeah, we can even do that right now, right? Just, yeah, select Vilitch's army. Yeah, we don't need to do a tech upgrade. An army must be selected to perform this action. There we go. Boom. We have to respawn of Tzeentch. That's crazy. That's insane. Just like that. All right. Who would have guessed that the path to becoming a spawn would be so easy? In very much so in Chaos God fashion. You just make spawn out of nowhere. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty hype. Probably could have done that for the Daniel battle, but you know, we like to play it risky here. Nice. Ooh, look at that. Some goblin souls. Grant a hero a mark. Ooh. Let's see if I can do that. I would love to get myself some flamers. Path to Glory, currently active. Nice. So we need a 2,000 souls. I do see a whole 20 stack of goblins here. Should be pretty good, I would say. Let's go here. And then, there we go. Another, I'd like more doggos. It's another doggo stream, guys. Here we go. But dogs are actually really good against goblins, so. Yeah, we'll just auto this thing.
Challenge the masters of my soul.
Guess you just spawned those spawns. Oh dear. What have I done? Alright, nice. So that's those guys dealt with. We'll go over here. Get ourselves another unit of dogs, because I just love dogs so much. Another Infernal Gateway, sweet. And then... yeah, we'll get the Plague of Rust. Tzeentch actually lacks armor piercing a lot of the time, so Plague of Rust can be great.
I told you once.
We got no reliability because we killed Daniel. Totally fine though.
Tribesmen.
And then, do I upgrade this? I guess we'll get this. This building.
Puppets.
All right.
The puppet master.
Yeah, we're fine. Recruiting in March is busted. It's pretty busted, yeah. Chaos is really good at just keeping the pressure on.
Magic and misrule
Just by constantly recruiting new units, having very high replenishment rate. They're scary, man. Sell me on this creepy boy. He has shield regeneration in an AoE that is not affected by heal caps. So you can potentially kill an infinite number of units with Vilitch. I guess technically you could do it with Zinj before, just by pulling in and out, but Vilitch can do it just by with the classic blob. Oh, sad I didn't go for the Golden Hound spell. Would have been very fitting, that's true. Alright, so let's get the Marauder Horseman going. We gotta do the good old back cap strategy. That is very fun here. We got a good old spawn rush in the middle. Right down the pipe. This should allow us to really just win every single fight that we take here. And then if we start the battle, yeah, we can just rush these guys down. So that should be easy enough. Over here, I see a path to this capture point. Definitely want that. And then my dogs can just overwhelm that single goblin unit. As for good old Vilitch over here, if we can blob up these goblins, and we can go ahead and cast the good old pink fire there. And goblins very much do not like pink fire, so that's gonna be just deleting them. Hot seat mode when? That would be something. At Enticity, from what you've tried so far, what lore of magic is best and the most fun? Vampire Count's magic I found is actually pretty good. Yeah, Vampire Counts have they have Wind of Death at a discount now. It doesn't one-shot elite infantry anymore, so it does way worse against armor. But it still one-shots normal infantry. And because it's cheaper, you can easily clear up chaff with it. It's great. Okay, there we go. Another great pink fire. Nice. And then let's capture point number 1. Yeah, the capture points, even if we don't get a capture point victory here, we'll still be getting the sort of momentum, which gives me perfect vigor and extra melee stats, which is great. Alright, there we go. Doggos swarming them goblins over there. This blob can go into that sort of choke point because we have another pink fire. Go just right down the pipe, and that should be the archers gone. There we go. So the archers are routed, and then I believe I can just rear charge those guys for the win. These dogs are gonna reset their charge bonus so that they can clean up over there. And then with these guys routed, then I believe we have most of the settlement. There we go. Nice. Is it known if the endgame scenarios will apply to multiplayer campaigns? I have no idea. Yeah, I haven't really looked into that. Man, this one unit of goblins is holding out great. Surprisingly so. Oh, Vampire Coast, that's true. The Vangeist Revenge is insane right now. Vangeist Revenge will one-shot elite infantry, so against the AI, it will. It will get a lot of work done for sure. There we go. Doggos have cleaned up. Those ones can capture that point. These ones can pull over here. And then I believe, what, still 3 more points to capture? 1, 2, 3. Okay. I guess I'll pull a couple of these guys here then. Wonder if the tweaking settings will work for multiplayer? I sure hope so. Yeah, I don't think I haven't looked at those menus yet, but fingers crossed. In terms of multiplayer too, I've had a lot of people ask. The victory conditions for multiplayer is what's it? You have to get 100 settlements captured between you and your allies. Is how the victory conditions play out.
Moving.
There we go. Let's see. How do I want to? Can I squeeze past these guys? I don't think I can. We'll just keep pushing through this corridor. Can you show the Zinch Marauders? Yeah, sure. Zinch Marauders are right, they're right here. And there they are. Glorious, glorious Zinch Marauders. Really nice color scheme on Vilitch, I would say. One of my more favorite ones for sure. There we go. There's this point. I just need this. I basically need this blob to make it to the center, and we'll be fine. All right. Might as well regroup with the doggos. The blue looks good. Yeah, yeah. Immortal Empires? No, this is the Realms of Chaos map. It's the Realms of Chaos map, except there's no Realms of Chaos. Sort of weird, but it's nice because you don't have portals popping up everywhere. I would say this campaign overall is pretty well done. And why can't... Oh, there's a wall here? Oh my goodness. But the lighting in the Vilitch trailer is really nice. Yeah, yeah. I would say so. The trailer lighting is a very specific thing to enjoy, but I would say yes. All right, there we go. I think it's most of them routed except for the goblins. Nice. All right, you know, I think we're set for a capture point victory here with these dogs. And then we're good to go. Yeah. Oh, wait, they got this point back. Oh. Come on. AI's being real hard with us today. You think it's pretty well done? Yeah, I think Vilitch trailer is actually my second favorite trailer out of the bunch. Okay, there we go. We just army lost him instead. I'll take it. Yeah, Vilitch trailer is great. I think I very much enjoyed the Azazel one, though. The Azazel trailer was amazing. Any use for Screamers? They're some of the best options for anti-cavalry. So if you're dealing with armored cav, Screamers is the way to go. So even against the AI, you probably want at least 2 in your armies, I would say. Oh, we can subjugate them. Yeah, let's subjugate them. There we go. We got some goblin friends. You know, for how much trouble they gave me there, it might be worth it. You can go ahead, head over to the Citadel too, and we'll be good to go. Now, hopefully these guys don't attack me. If they do, they would very likely take over my home province. But honestly, we're sort of just worried about mostly Conquest here. We're just getting the push out with Vilitch. In fact, I could even recruit a lord there. Goblin units when? Yeah, I do the Zinch Marauder Goblin build. Let's see, what's this? Undivided Authority. We don't really need that. Could do spell casting. I'll just give him more HP.
Excellent.
Nice. All right, over here. I'm gonna go ahead and get a guy. Just so that we don't die to... Well, actually, if they attack, I think I'll die regardless there. Here we go. We can choose the path to glory, though, which is very exciting. And, yeah, let's do it. I believe I have a quest for that, right? Marauders, another Dark Fortress. Yeah, give them the Mark of Zinch, so we get 2,000 favor just for that. So let's go over to this guy, and we can choose to either devote him to Zinch or... Well, just Zinch. Metal or the lore of Zinch. We'll choose metal. Keep him that way. And then nice, we get a free respec on him. Which would be great if you could actually confederate other chaos factions, but I'm not sure where you can, sadly. Enticity, can you confirm Zinch's Lord/Hero mages have access to the disc mount? Yeah, sure. Boom! Disc of Zinch. There you go. And a war shrine. It's great. Now we are running low on souls though, so I will have to take a fight somewhere soon. I believe we can get here in 2 turns though. Next turn we'll be at 100. Then we'll be at like 3, and then we'll take the settlement and get our souls back. So we should be good. Nice. And then with the triple citadel, we should be good for a great invasion. There's the declare war as expected. He's sieging my other settlement though. Thank goodness. All right, I can deal with that. So yeah, he's just sieging the Bay of Blades. Whew. All right, near miss over there. Let's go ahead and go over here to the Forbidden Citadel. Fairly weak garrison by the looks of it. And then over here, I think it is time to get a Chaos Sorcerer Lord. Let's go Lore of Shadows, as it is one of my favorite lores. And we got loads of units to recruit. So I'm going to wait a turn so I have some more money. And then I'll go grab them all afterwards. Enticity, have you experimented with Nurgle heroes on the Nurgle War Shrine already? They're pretty cool. They have some nice regeneration, but I don't think they're like amazing. I think they're only okay. Man, all of Norska's rallying against me. Maybe we just conquer Norska first. I feel like I have to clear them out before they cause too many issues. First things first, though, let's go ahead and attack this guy. Should be an auto. Yes, but we will lose all of our dogs, so let's just keep them all alive, why don't we? Upgrade those Zinch Knights, give our trolls leadership, and then we'll fight this battle. Sortha Ek is back. Oh, is that Sortha Ek? Is this Sortha Ek? No. Is it the guy that just attacked me? Because if it is, that'd be amazing. The guy that just took my settlement, that's Sortha? He should be in the Immortal Empires campaign too. Really, he should be a legendary lord along with what's it? There's a few other legendary characters just in the Warhammer Total War universe that really do need to get better representation. Someone in chat talking about the Zinch Knights. Here they are. They look absolutely amazing. I love them. Yeah, the one who declared war on me. Yeah, there you go. Alright, now, in this case, it's just going to be easier to attack frontally. Reasons because these guys, they'll be sort of more grouped up for my pink fires. So honestly, this should be a pretty easy battle, I suspect. Here we go. Can I get myself a pink fire? Ooh, I can get a... There we go. Big ol' AoE there. Whiffed it, though. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Honestly, this fight should be pretty easy, though. So, we can just ×4 our way through. Nah, we're good. But yeah, overall, I'd say we're getting some nice challenge in this campaign so far. Especially deciding to take the early fight versus Daniel. But because we did win those fights, it should get a fair bit easier after all these citadels are taking. We went like hyper expansionist early on. Man, the Slaanesh bots are back. No, we're not playing Azazel today. Get out of here, Slaanesh. We'll do it another day. Another day. Is Vilitch any good in melee? He's pretty good, but he's no Sigvald. So his stats are like 55-55. Overall, he's gonna be winning against he'll do well against like he'll beat any non-fighter lord for sure. And then he'll also trade decently even into some decently strong fighter lords, but I think the biggest thing he lacks is armor piercing. Yeah, he has very little armor piercing damage, so that's sort of his main weakness there. Here we go. Big old vortex spell, and then we can just clean up these marauders and should be army losses. He's a pretty nice spellcaster though. He's not like he does have like this ability that increases spell mastery up to 20%, which is honestly pretty sick. But I wouldn't say he's like a better spellcaster than Kairos. I think Kairos still takes that pretty decisively. Nice, that's a good spell. And the army losses, sweet. Hopefully we didn't lose any units over there. Yeah, he doesn't get mounts though. I feel like Vilitch, the fact that he doesn't even have a Disc of Zinch probably makes him pretty weak, because he just can't be very mobile, and he's not as good of a fighter as Sigvald. So I don't know. He's sort of like he's not a great spellcaster. He's just a good spellcaster, and he's not a great fighter. He's just a good fighter. So he's definitely in a bit of a strange position. So we're gonna occupy this one. It is It is a citadel, so that means, or dark fortress, which means that we can get pretty nice buildings here, specifically economy upgrades. And that will allow this guy over here
The gods direct.
to recruit a pretty nice army to deal with this. So I can go ahead and pick me up some Marauders, some Dogs, some Terror, Dragon Ogres.
Now
I think Chaos's recruitment ability is pretty bonkers. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You can just summon like a full HP 11 stack instantly. They're definitely a faction that doesn't care about slowing down at all. Which is why usually I would say you want to farm up replenishment on them as much as possible. Yeah, Footlord Jail indeed. Indeed. You know, he really should have, like his trailer, it should have been like the Valkyria trailer, where it's just surrounded by infantry 24/7. Let's see, what can we get here? I'm gonna save up for this building because it gives more money. Economy is, strangely enough, economy is one of the more important things to focus on if you are playing Chaos. But nice, hopefully Sortha Ek decides to attack us here. Isn't Kairos second only to Malagor in terms of what, flying casters? Because there's a lot with mounts. Unless you mean like casting potential or something. Let's see, do I want to take this fight? Probably not. We're gonna retreat, maybe ambush by my settlement here, and try and bait Sortha Ek to attack.
Whichever woeful deity protects you.
Wait, is this Sortha Ek? This is just Felman. It was the guy that declared war on me, so Sortha Ek is somewhere up north then? Is this Sortha Ek?
Whichever woeful deity.
No, that's Rafi. Where's he at? Oh wait, no, this one's Sortha Ek. These guys. There we go, there he is. There's the myth, the legend. Strength rank 36. I'm sure if we leave him alone though, he'll start spamming chariots. Alright, so I'm just gonna continue the war with Norska. I'm gonna clean up over here at Winterpire. Jeez, Throg's already at it down there. Yeah, I'll take out Winterpire, then I'll double back and start cleaning up here, maybe? That seems like a decent way to go about it. Enticity, you mean as a spellcaster? You said Vilitch is not better than Kairos as a spellcaster, but are there any spellcasters better than Kairos? Oh. Let's see. I feel like there are. I think Vampire Count spellcasters have it pretty good. Yeah, I'd say Vampire Count spellcasters are pretty comfortable. Oh, look at that. We have a nice fight on our hands. Nice. So that means we can easily go here and do the ambush. Sortha Ek's about to end these poor goblins. Not seeing any chariots though, sad times. Teclis? Yeah, Teclis is probably better too. Honestly, Kairos isn't that crazy of a spellcaster, all things considered. Kairos, really the only thing he has going for him is like... What? Kairos, I don't know, like he has like Lore of Tzeentch, which is okay, but he's not actually that crazy, as far as I can tell. Winds of Death equals best spellcasting. Yeah, anyone with Lore of Shadows and a lot of magic. Mazimundi obviously is an amazing spellcaster. So, I don't know. There's a few. There's a few that sort of outclass here. Alright, let's see. How do we want to tackle this situation? So here's the army. Can I attack them right away? Seems like barely. Dang, but they're running away from me. Alright. Alright, hopefully they don't fortify Winterpire, because my economy's sort of in the dumps right now with all of my newly recruited units. There we go, that's the movement range. Let's take that. I say we grab this army and start bullying the Skaven, probably. We can add a couple more Marauders, too, while we're at it. Just to make sure that we can deal with Skaven. We are at a really low amount of economy right now, but I'm hoping we can get money off of winning fights. Plus, I can add more spawn to my units in 9 turns, so that's great. Didn't Malagor get nerfed? I'm not sure. He might have. I'm sure chat might even know this better than me, just because of your combined knowledge. Come on, Winterpire, attack me! Attack me! Dang, they went into their settlement. Well, oh, okay, I can fight them outside of it. They do have this army here. Let's do it. I got Chaos Spawn. We should be fine. Let's see. Casualties high, eh? Do we lose all the dogs? All the dogs, I guess we do. We'll re-recruit them as much as that hurts. Dogs are sadly a dime a dozen in this situation. And we'd have to play the settlement battle too, which would just be a pain. There we go. Let's go ahead and I guess yeah, we'll subjugate them. Give ourselves a little bit of a barrier. That also gives us a great deal of money that we can use here. And I can use that probably for upgrading these guys. Looks like Doomkeep is under siege. A little bit freaky, but I think we'll be fine, even if it does go down. So the AI is still so skittish? It seems like they're playing pretty aggressively here. I don't know, on like Immortal Empires, sometimes they seem pretty passive, but it's sort of like it's a mixed bag. Sometimes the AI is passive, sometimes they're really aggressive. I'm honestly, I don't know how to assess them anymore. Like here, you know, we're getting invaded by Norska, they're declaring war, but on the Immortal Empires map, it just feels like they're more defensive. Time will tell, time will tell. I still have many more campaigns I need to play before I can truly be sure. But that's sort of my first impressions. Let's see, souls gained from own casualties, wow. Research rate from steel technology, wow. Chance of stealing item goes really up. And this one gives the barrier recharge. I still want the items though. Not know, is Malagor nerfed as himself? Yes, Malagor, he'll be suffering from lack of winds of magic. Just because it's all limited now. We'll go the Hound spell, should be nice. Nice, and then we just gotta start fortifying and defending as much as we can. Let's go ahead and grab the research rate over here, and soon enough we can start opening up portals. Though I want to clean up the rest of Norska before I make my big portal jumping thing. Maybe they lowered it for Immortal Empires? Maybe? That would be weird though. That would feel really weird. Oh dang, they seriously just killed the Skaven over here. Alright, does that mean these guys are without... Yeah, they have no more armies. Dang, okay. Well, I guess we'll just settle for plan B and try and reinforce Doomkeep then. Vilitch can go ahead and start moving his way north. So here's the plan. I want to push all the way north. I want to conquer this entire Norscan peninsula. I don't know what it's supposed to be called, but I want to conquer all the Norskins and then use their dark fortresses as a nice staging point to invade the Empire. Maybe we'll even teleport into Cathay with these portals, as Cathay usually aren't the hardest to fight in the world, although I'm not sure about their campaign versions. How does Vilitch work? He's pretty chill. Oh, there's Consultant. Yeah, Vilitch is pretty chill. So he's a nice combat fighter as a pretty decent caster at the same time too. Oh dang, we got the goblins. We have goblins in the back. Now, how do I feel about this? Decisive defeat, casualties high. Honestly, I think these guys they'll probably win it if I take the battle. I could do some. Oh, we do have proper walls. Let's play it. What tanked my reliability? It was killing Daniel. Yeah. Daniel had a settlement I wanted, so I deleted him. But yeah, Vilitch he's pretty chill. He has different faction abilities than Kairos, so he can just add 3 chaos spawn to his army, which is really, really strong. But he's missing a few of the other abilities that Kairos has, like the halt faction abilities and such. Enticity, which of the new lords were you looking forward to the most? I really want to play Lokir Falhart on the Cathay coast. That's pretty exciting because I've always enjoyed a heavy sort of dark elf, what do you call them, black arc play style. And with Immortal Empires, it's perfect for them, as they now have just complete ocean access everywhere. And well, yeah, basically just that. The full ocean access is huge for the Dark Elves. Not being able to make people declare war on each other, yeah, that is a pretty big downside. Yeah, but I do like the spawn. The free spawn summons is great. And
Exalted hero.
yeah, it's sort of like a Zinch, it's sort of like a Kairos light in a sense. Okay, so here's the plan. I want to mostly defend this area. The trolls are just going to be running around cycle charging guys as they sort of pool on in. And then I'm going to focus down these guys last. I'll also go ahead and grab me... I do want magic damage towers. I think this one I can pretty safely make. And then it can defend sort of this entire area. So let's start saving up for that. Let's see how this battle goes. Does Dark Elf Slaves rework impede with their newfound freedom? I'm not sure. I haven't tested it out. Yeah, we'll see when I actually get to play a Dark Elf stream. Unfortunately, our towers are pretty low tier. But they still do pretty nice damage, at least to the skirmishers. So I can live with it. And there we go. There's the magic tower. The Tower of Magic. Why'd you have greenskin infantry? Oh, because we're friends with the greenskins. Of course. Yeah, it's all it's because we vassalized the goblins. We took out their last settlement. Honestly, the chaos vassalization, like the subjugation mechanics, are pretty great. I'm a pretty big fan. So the Marauder Berserkers are going to be heading on up. I'm going to get off the walls here so that I can cycle charge them with my cavalry a bit better. Over here, we're seeing a couple guys show up. My Chaos Warriors should trade well into them though, so no problem over there. Honestly, this battle should be pretty straightforward, I'd say. Should be. Yeah, greenskin slaves. Honestly, are goblins even that useful for chaos? I feel like they're not. Does anyone know if goblins in lore actually serve chaos at any point? I'm a little bit unsure for that one. Oh, hey, nice. We can get another magic tower over here. I'm hoping it can arc its shots over to support this fight. I'm a little bit skeptical. Maybe I should have built it here instead, but I guess it's too late now.
Exalted hero.
Looks like this is going great, though, for me. Towers, unfortunately, they're hiding in the blind spot of the towers, but overall, yeah, this should be an easy win. Greenskins just care about chaos.
Eat your soul.
They're mostly immune to chaos corruption. Yeah. Have they signed any deals with like any marauder, war bands? Orcs and goblins are vaguely immune. I'm getting a mixed bag of responses here. Yeah, honestly, Malachor should be fine, guys. Malachor should be fine. Yeah, and like honestly, Winds of Magic is pretty plentiful. Like, it's not that hard to get to 100 Winds of Magic in campaign, especially if your faction has the right stances for it. I don't know if Beastmen do, but I'm not really worried about Malachor. Just joined. Are we doing a stream bingo today? I'm sort of lightly keeping track of it. I don't think we've really, we haven't hit too many marks on the bingo yet. Although we did have a battle which we lost, so we did lose an early game battle. So if there is anything to add to the bingo list, that would be one of them. In fact, I'll do that right now. Lose an early game battle. There we go. Yeah, I am assembling an Enticity stream bingo list because there are a lot of common themes that do occur, a lot more than you'd expect. Okay, nice. So that's both flanks secured. And now I can just get a tower over here. These guys have taken ages, just bloody ages to get into my city. So life's pretty easy at this point. Just gotta defend this point. Gringor's axe and armor are both demon forged, I believe. That's mostly just because of Chaos Dwarf shenanigans, alright? That's not really a Grimgor thing. No balance of power bar? Yeah, we're playing on legendary, so no balance of power bar. I'm pretty sure that's changed, I think. It might be wrong though. Let's get another tower going over there. Alright, nice. So question is, yeah, no, we won this. This is like only 5 units left. Let's just times 4 our way through the rest of the battle. Honestly, city sieges are pretty strong, I would say. The between having really high damage towers and also huge sprawling cities that the AI have a hard time maneuvering around, it's not too difficult defending even against fairly large forces. Grimgore killed a demon in Hell Pit. Dang. Okay. And something gets Nick. Okay. Interesting. I would have thought it would just be Chaos Dwarf stuff, but that's pretty cool. Props to Grimgore for being a demon slayer. There's never been a Balance of Power Barn legendary? Really? I just haven't played campaign in a while then. Alright. There's also the annoying camera restrictions. Yeah, debug camera is great if you want to zoom out more like I do. If you enjoy playing from orbit, that's the way to go. By the way, for people who do want zoom-ins. Some good old times for zoom-in action for you guys. Also, we do have the Blood DLC. It's great. Blood DLC's, yeah, I'm really surprised with how little it lags the game. Because I remember before it would just annihilate my PC, but I do have a strong PC, so. We won't really know for sure until you guys get your hands on the game. Or if someone else does like a review later. You're so excited for the Blood DLC? Yeah, I haven't seen any of the new animations yet. I'm pretty sure it adds new animations. I'll have to double check that. But yeah, those would be great. Some new matched animations. All right, nice. Another victory. Lots of souls, lots of money. Good stuff. Honestly, if Norska keeps sending in armies, we're good to go. Oh, and we can even get a hero capacity upgrade? Well, yeah, I definitely want that. Let's see, can I just like get them here? Dang, I need the right building. Well, I'll do it later. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and shoo this guy away. Goodbye, Felman Ingrisson. There we go, get myself a few more souls. Nice. So at this point, I think the steamrolling is gonna get going. Because now I got two armies plowing through. They're gonna be marching just right up north into Norska. We're gonna take out all of these settlements, or vassalize them, and then it should be pretty simple. We just choose where we want to invade using this, the path to Zanbaijin, and we'll be good to go.
By the eldritch I see.
Rip Quarks, yeah. He did well. He had a nice siege. Gave me a little bit of a run for my money, but eventually he did go down. In fact, I think I'd rather push down first. His army is dead, so he shouldn't have too much else left. Yeah, balance of power is heavily in my favor, so he should be pretty easy to vassalize at this point. Ooh, nice, and it looks like I can start switching these out again. Let's go ahead and grab me some more Furies, and then we'll give ourselves some... What's this? Enables Warp Flame for everyone with the Mark of Tzeentch. Wow, that's pretty cool. Sure, let's get that too. Now, I do want to save a few souls just so that I can upgrade my guys for the path to chaos, but otherwise we want to be pumping them out pretty aggressively. The only armor Grimgore can't break is plot armor. Yeah, there you go. I think the Warhammer universe is pretty rife with plot armor. I feel like, well, I don't know. See, the thing is, like, it's just a setting, right? They're trying to market minis and such. It's sort of weird if they're just constantly killing off their own guys. It'd be pretty sick, though, if it was like a Game of Thrones style Warhammer situation where you would see, like, you know, like some, like, imagine like a Game of Thrones type Warhammer book. That would be insane. Everyone's sort of like playing and everyone's scheming, right? There's lots of death, backstabbing. There's so many character arcs that you can go over. I feel like that would be crazy. Though it wouldn't really match the vibe that they go with in terms of Warhammer. It'd be sick though. I'd take that over a Warhammer movie, that's for sure. Did I enable endgame doom stacks? This is actually not Immortal Empires. This is just the Realms of Chaos. There's no doom stacks here, but it does actually... Oh, peace treaty. No, I want that settlement. Surtha Ek, I'm gonna have to confederate you. But yeah,
They will seek.
that's basically 3 kingdoms. Yeah, that's true. That's true. 3 kingdoms. Well, like 3 kingdoms of books came first. I don't know if that counts as something different or not. All right, here we go. Man, we have no economy left. The only way I'm making money is off of winning battles. Or losing battles. You know, if I lose a few units, that does technically give me income. 40k surely isn't about plot armor. I haven't read a lot of 40k books. Everyone's so overpowered that anyone can die at any time. Do they actually die, though? That's the real question. I feel like I just haven't read enough about 40k to know. But all right, I'm thinking we go for we should go for the mobility build here today. So, you know, spread the dogs, spread the horsemen, then use my flamers to clear up some of the enemy, and then that should let me push in pretty quickly through the gap over here. All right, what do we got? Nice, beautiful. Just a line of infantry for my flamers. Then these guys can lie in wait. My marauders are gonna start making the trek onto that point. Doggos on that one. Then horsemen are gonna support and also head to that point. Let's see the characters. There was recently a series that ended with everyone dying. Are you just talking about the end times? Because that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
So be it.
Warhammer Canon's more like the Marvel comics. Yeah, honestly. Angron model is great. I really do need to get myself into 40k. The thing is, it's just I just never really got into it. I've always been a Warhammer fan, but I feel like you know, if CA, if they can release a Total War 40k, that would easily give me a good excuse to get into it. How does Vilitch feel? I would say Vilitch feels pretty good. He's a fighter that can cast magic. Now the thing is, I feel like an Exalted Lord of Change does a little bit better than Vilitch in terms of the fighter spellcaster side of things. But Vilitch does get up to 20% spell mastery, which is something you definitely can't ignore. So there is a little bit of that. Overall, though, I feel like he's sort of I feel like he's like a medium tier lord. He's like medium tier, as far as I can tell. Definitely cool, great fighter. In fact, the thing that he really does more than a fighter lord, he's actually a way better support lord than anyone else. So Vilitch has a cool ability that gives shield regen in an AoE, and yeah, basically that. So he'll give shield regen, and that means that when he's fighting amongst his men, it means that he'll be making sure that they really don't die. He also has pretty good shield regen for himself too, so he ends up being a fairly tanky fighter also. But is he like a world beater like Sigvald? Definitely not. That's my general take on Vilitch. Okay, nice. This battle's more or less won. I guess we'll finish off the Lord real quick. There we go. Send in the giant. And then these guys can just surround these hero marauders. I'm seeing a lot of 40k fans. Honestly, CA, they gotta do a 40k game, right? Obviously, they need to get the rights and such to do that, but that would be amazing. That would just print money for them endlessly. It's sort of like if they were able to do a Lord of the Rings thing. Lord of the Rings Total War, there we go. That would be pretty sick. Emperor is just a crippled navigator now, dang. I do know enough about the lore to understand what you mean about that. You know what, doesn't the Emperor, like, isn't he scheming? Doesn't he have some schemes going on? I feel like he has to have something more exciting going on. All right, nice. Nice. And there's the capture over there. Doggos are gonna distract these marauders, and then instead of going for the army losses, we'll just win off capture points. Although army losses is pretty close here. He's dead. Okay. Really, isn't he like, you know, don't they like sacrifice like a million, like a 1,000 psychers or something a day to keep him alive or something? Something. I don't know. I gotta read me some 40k books. He's like on the brink. He's sort of like Croak, right? He's a lot like Croak, I feel. But this is sort of just drawing tenuous connections rather than actually knowing anything about the lore. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of yeses in chat. Yeah, I'll raise a settlement. I'm down to just farm souls as much as humanly possible. Sweet psycher juice. There you go. 50% off. Warhammer Fantasy is 100 times more interesting than the board that is 40k. Dang, I'm pretty sure that's a controversial take, if I had to guess. If I had to guess. Hey, nice, we can get aspiring champions. So these guys actually get 100 shields because of my sick tech tree upgrades. Pretty nice. Okay, sweet. Looking pretty good. I guess we just keep the push forwards. Now, we don't have a lot of spare change, but at the very least, as long as we can keep winning these fights, will be good. Looks like the Skaven did retake a settlement, sadly, though. But I'm not too worried about them. In fact, you know what? Let's just stick these Norskins onto them. Hey, nice, and we accidentally finish a quest. What do I need? Upgrade 3 Marauders, and then Undivided, and then raise or sack the following settlement. Okay. Well, I can do this one pretty easily. Upgrade time, Marauders. Nice. There we go. And the quest is done. Nope, I failed the quest. Upgrade 3 Marauders or Marauders of Tzeentch to Chaos Warriors. Oh, okay. They need to get some more chevrons first. What does a 30% or 12% mean on units when you mouse over them? That's the percent chance that their pool gets replenished. So the way that Chaos recruitment works is that it's sort of like the Vampire Count's Raised Dead mechanic now. So if you take a look over here, you have your pool of units, and if I buy all of these guys out, there's a 36% chance that this sort of refills. So I can get a lot of Marauders pretty often, obviously. But you know, aspiring champions are only 10%, so they're a bit more rare. Pretty simple. And it just works as a really easy way to recruit units in the end. Alright, nice. Things are looking pretty nice for us. What does this do? Construction cost reduction faction wide. Wow, that's good. I should save up for that. A rebellion. That's totally fine. We can kill a rebellion, right? Fairly large garrison. Is the Champions of Chaos campaign? Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're playing the Champions of Chaos. And they want a peace treaty. I'll give you peace if you become my vassal. Looks like that's a no. Alright, I believe we can get there in 2 more turns. Yeah, sweet. And then Vilitch is just gonna start beelining his way over here. Get a couple more horsemen. And if I can take this Dark Fortress, that would be amazing. Looks like Surtha Ek is sort of on the warpath too, but at least that means most of his armies are out of position. Nice, and then what's this? Just a random Chaos army? Totally fine. Yeah, most of Warhammer Fantasy is stolen from either, you know, it's a mix of fairy tales and, let's see, do I want to peace treaty these guys? Maybe, you know, I'll peace treaty them. But yeah, most of Warhammer Fantasy is stolen from history or fairy tales or myths. It borrows to the point of of it just being straight up plagiarism. But you know, it's still cool. Let's see. I don't know if I can do a sack and occupy. I would love the extra funds though. You know what? Let's just sack it. Hey, nice, and I can't occupy it. All right, sweet. There we go, occupying it just so I can get that replenishment going. Nice, and then over here I can finally get this building. Everything shall be cheaper in but a moment. And I also have enough money for this. So I'll siege this settlement first. And then if I need more units, which I don't, I can recruit them. Yeah, this is starting to go really well, I'd say. Occupy and vassalize. Dang, did we just vassalize Sortha Ek just like that? Oh my gosh, it's so OP. That's crazy OP. So like any Norscan faction that's being a pain, you can just attack them and get the free vassalize. All right, sure, I'll take it. Well, we have Sortha Ek now, guys. Didn't expect it to be that easy, but I'll take it. Nice. Faster replenishment on spawn, always welcome. And now we can do the path to Zanbai Jin. So all we have to do is walk to this portal, and we can open it and turn it into a gate that we can pop out anywhere. So you can see there's a couple of them already revealed. I'll show that off in a second as soon as we get there. Wow, that's a good one. Barrier hit points. Yeah, this one's pretty good. Sure, let's take that. Zanbai Jin. It's too bad we can't show it yet. It's still under embargo. Hey, another path to glory open. Let's see, we have 3,000 souls. I think we can barely do it. Sweet. All right, what do we want here? Hey, look, we can even ascend to demonhood for 10,000. Could sort of look into that. That could be good. Now, I'm gonna wait on the path to glory because you do get sort of events that pop up that will make it cheaper. So, you know, gotta get your demon transformations on a discount. Tolkien ripped off Norse and Anglo. Look, everything's a ripoff, guys. Absolutely everything's a ripoff. Let's just settle on that. Why is the Twitch stream 720 and YouTube's 1440? Probably because I'm not a Twitch partner, so they don't give me better quality options. Nice. I will take the... I wish we could see how much money we got from this. I'll take the control just so that I don't have to get, what is this? Oh, is it a quest battle here? Oh, it is a quest battle. Interesting. So the Chaos Realms do exist. It's just in the form of quest battles. I like it. I am a bagel. Okay, happy to hear. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got here? We can get aspiring champions upgraded. I believe Vilitch has some really good aspiring champions upgrades. Let's see, where are they at? Where are they at? This is Feral Manticore. But this one gives perfect vigor for aspiring champions. That's good. This one is... Yeah, here we go. This ability lets each of your aspiring champions summon a pink horror. That's something I definitely would want to get to, but it requires so many tech tree upgrades that we're basically getting everything else too. I could just do this. I don't think the tech tree is super important for us here, except for unlocking specific units. Let's see. I would like Chaos Knights, though. Gore Beasts and Doom Knights, Halberds. Let's see. You know what? Let's just get the Chaos Knight upgrade.
I know all.
Dylan a Dylan bagel sounds tasty. It sounds like it could actually be something that's sold. I dig it.
Destroy.
Alright, nice. So we're set to vassalize those guys in a second. Sortha Ek is completely vassalized, so we no longer have to worry about him. We got some portals opening up over here. And cool. So I guess Vilitch just has to go here to the Troll Fjord, and then we can go ahead and vassalize them. I think it will only vassalize the Sortha Ek faction though, so maybe not as important. I'll probably have to finish them off. Let's see, is there a... No, we still can't afford that. Unfortunate. Is Vilitch talking to Tommen? Yes. Yes, he is. Tommen does actually have a few lines in this game. Some good old ... exclamation marks. Human Bagel's a decent screen name. Alright, nice. Hey, look at that. We got an interesting battle here. Is this winnable? I think it's winnable. Off the backs of our flamers. Is there anything we can do to tip the odds in our favor, though? Definitely want aspiring champions. Probably want some more trolls. There we go. Still a valiant defeat, but should be pretty easy. Can you subjugate the Wood Elves? I don't think so. From the Chaos campaign, I don't think we had subjugate options for some factions. Like, it'd be weird if you could subjugate the Lizardmen, right? I believe it's only... You can subjugate, like, sort of the more evil factions. I think you can subjugate Skaven, probably. You can definitely subjugate Norska and other Chaos factions, for sure. But yeah. Alright, so we're not gonna do too many shenanigans outside of probably these guys. They're gonna run around the back. But mostly the main army is gonna be pushing down the middle here. I want to get my flamers going. And then as long as they don't take too much damage from the javelins, we should be fine. What's this? Are they immune to corruption? Who? Like what, Vilitch? I think we still take damage from like vampire corruption, if that's what you want to know about. You wonder if at the end of the quest battles for Vilitch or at the campaign win, if Tommen takes over. That would be something. That doesn't, like, that only happened, didn't that happen like in the end times or something? Spoilers. Isn't that something that happened? I feel like it is, but I forget why that happened. Was it like that was because Vilitch like did Tzeentch dirty, right? And Tzeentch was angry with him. I feel like if we finished the campaign, it'd be the other way. Tzeentch would love him. So there's a little bit of a lore fail if that's how it happens. Let's see, how do I get these guys dealt with? I guess overcast pendulum down the pipe. Just because Tzeentch is mean. I could see that too. Tzeentch, you know, he does a bit of trolling. Alright, nice. So that's one capture point down. This one is also ripe for the picking, so let's go ahead and take that too. Tzeentch is Tzeentch. He probably thought it'd be funny. I'll take it. I'll take that as an answer. That'd be really crazy though, if Tommen actually has voice lines in this game, that'd be sick.
I am the only constant.
As someone who's really only into the game and novels. What's it? Oh, okay, talking about something else. Cool. See, is there can I get a good pendulum here? I don't want the Manticore to die. Yeah, let's just get a pendulum down there. How's this fight going? Looks like some spears blocked me up. Let's take the other way. I think this should be fine though. It's mostly off the backs of these flamers and the AI not really having a good a clean engage against me. Most of the javelins haven't really been able to do much damage. Is your Tzeentch Lord marked? Yes, I believe. No, I think this guy isn't marked yet. Yeah, he's still normal chaos. Ooh, that's bright. That's real bright. Yeah, he's normal undivided chaos. I'm gonna mark him once I can get it on a discount. Chaos is you know. You gotta wait for those deals, man. You gotta wait for those deals if you're a chaos follower. Don't waste your souls. Are there chaos portals in Immortal Empires? There aren't. So if you play as chaos in IE, they don't have the battle for Zhan Jin mechanics. So it ends up just being more of a normal chaosy campaign. And if you want to know what that looks like, you can see my stream that I did a couple days ago. All right, let's see. So I don't have good line of sight here, but I believe I should be able to hit up these guys. Let's see, these flamers should be able to hit up the horsemen. Nice. And then for the doggos, we're just gonna run out. And then they're gonna make the long trek over to the far side. That should be able to get them past most of the AI. Another pendulum. There we go, that's a lot of damage. Nice. And then a couple Marauder Javelins. They're not a problem, though. I'm hoping I can get my skirmishers to meet up with the rest of my forces. Just because they can clean up all these range units way better. See, where's my other flamer at? There's one there, and there's one in the thick of melee. Whoopsie daisies. There we go. These guys want to pull back, too. Alright, and then the dogs are in. Sweet. Yeah, this battle should be fine. I just have to be careful not to lose too many guys. The dogs are going to be great for getting all this here, all these range units killed. And then it should be army losses from there, I believe. Nice, looks like my Caster Lord is doing great too. Another pretty good pendulum. Let's see, can I get these berserkers routed off? There we go. Nice. Enticity, is blood for the blood god worth its money? Well, as usual, it depends. It depends. On the plus side, it is usable here, and it costs about as much as like a McDonald's hamburger. So, would you rather have a McDonald's hamburger or a blood for the blood god? I would say for me, generally, I'd say yeah. Yeah, but it doesn't really add, like, you know, if you don't zoom in a lot like me, you probably won't really notice it. Like, even right here, many of you guys probably didn't even realize that I had it activated. So it sort of depends, right? If you want to, you know, a lot of people aren't cool with the fact that it's not part of the base game. So some people might just sort of not buy it out of principle, right? But in terms of like its general worth, it's fairly cheap. It's fairly cheap, and you get some nice sort of extra effects and maybe kill animations. You'll have to look into that. That's sort of my stance on it, though. Yeah. But it doesn't add any units. So for me personally, when I was playing Warhammer, I didn't buy it until like fairly late. I basically used most of my money to buy DLCs since they're just so much of a better deal. It is pretty hyped though. Lots of blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne.
Chaos serves no
Nice.
other.
Another subjugated Norskin faction. Sadly, the tribute is just abysmal.
Now they will see.
I wish the oh, whoops, we went too far. I wish the tributes were a little bit more on these guys, but I guess Chaos does have enough money already.
Let us corrupt.
Yeah, if you own the past iterations of Blood for the Blood God, then it is free. So you sort of get it for all games, which is pretty nice, and that can sort of help to make it not as expensive.
Tribesmen, gather!
All right, what are we looking at here? I would like to get this upgraded for sure, and then we're out of money once again. Chaos is sort of weird. They can really quickly oh, what the? All right, sure. Chaos, they can really easily spend all of their money, and they can also make money extremely quickly too. It's a nice balance, I would say, because that way you're never just rolling in dough. Let's see. Speaking of, what can we do here? I would like to switch this gift for Gaze of Fate for all Tzeentch characters. That's something. That's something right there. Sure, let's switch that on. Okay, nice. Of the 3 blood DLCs, this is one of them. Yes. What's this? Trade agreement? Nice. Enticity, I kind of understand why they do it, but I feel like it's more akin to you buying a hamburger and then being asked if you want to add condiments for an additional $3. The thing is, there are food places that do that, right? It's not like it's an uncommon thing for like if you order a pizza and you want extra toppings, then you gotta pay for extra toppings. It just depends on what you think is extra and what isn't. More so, it's just, you know, you should be asking if it's worth it for you. Like, look, if Warhammer without the Blood DLC is worth it for you to buy, you don't really have to do those calculations, at least the way I see it. You can sort of just say like, hey, if Warhammer 3 is worth it without the Blood DLC, and the Blood DLC is worth it alone, and then you go buy it. But you know, I'm not telling anyone to give CA your money. You're free to do whatever works best for you. Such is the way of capitalism, I guess. As much as it is not exactly the most. Is this guy ever gonna die? Am I just gonna have to auto resolve him into oblivion? But you know, if you sort of just go by supply and demand, you should mostly be able to get there. It's not like CA's holding you ransom to get you to buy their DLC, right? It's not like you have to buy Warhammer. So yeah, it's just how it works. You know, regardless of your thoughts and opinions on it, in the end, no one's forcing you to buy Warhammer. Although it is very tempting, right? It is very tempting. If it was something like, let's say, internet companies, right? So like if your ISP did something like that, I would say that that'd be very messed up, because a lot of people need good internet to function in daily life. And then it's like, okay, if they're like, you know, nickel and diming you, then it's pretty bad, especially when it comes to like drugs, right? Like over-the-counter drugs, of course. But like if you're buying, you know, if you need medicine to live, and they're like, this is medicine. If you don't get it, you will literally die. So we're gonna charge you $1 million for it because you'll pay anything for this medicine. That's obviously terrible. But for like just an entertainment product like Warhammer, you know, it's fine. At least the way I see it, right? Because if it was overpriced, then they would be making less money. So, yeah. Now, if they added a Sort the Ek DLC, that is something that you must buy. I don't think you can get away with not getting a Sort the Ek DLC. So, if we did see something like that, then I think that would be cruel on the point of CA. Alex saying, oh man, I'm glad they don't do that anywhere. Yeah, the world is a cool place in some places, that's true. Yeah, my dealer is totally a medicine over-the-counter dealer. There you go. Alright, now I'm loading into this battle because I think auto-resolve is gonna screw me over and make it where he doesn't die. So we're just gonna do this instead. You're not buying justifications for the Blood DLC? Well, that's totally fine. The thing is, whether or not you believe my decision or not, I think you're doing the right thing. You should just buy it if you want it, and you don't buy it if you don't. I think even if you say CA is totally in the wrong for charging money for the DLC, it doesn't, you know, it's fine by you. It's just yeah, as long as people know what they're getting into, that's sort of the most important thing. You know, I don't want someone to buy the DLC and feel like they're ripped off. That's obviously more important than most other things. The toppings I earn in bloody battle. Yep. Yo, I don't know. At least we don't have microtransactions. The Blood DLC is the closest thing we have to microtransactions. I've talked about this before. CA could easily do microtransactions if they really wanted to. And then, like, the only thing holding them back is, I don't know, maybe community backlash or just like a general stance against it. But they could do it. They could do it. What about under-the-counter drugs? Well, you know, I feel like that's very much dictated by market forces, right? You know, what's it? There's like so much nuance in that actual problem, right? Isn't there like, yeah, I know, because there's so much like safety problems with under-the-counter drugs. I'm not gonna get into that. Talking about actual drugs is that seems like a recipe for disaster on a casual Warhammer stream. Let's not when CA is watching. They're just like, oh boy, here he goes again. Talking about the drugs. Classic Enticity. Microtransactions, but macro money. It depends. How would you guys like Warhammer to be sold, right? Because here's the thing, right? CA does do a lot of they do a lot of post launch support for Warhammer. Would you guys rather they charge like $300 for Warhammer and it's a full package? Would you rather here's something. Would you rather Warhammer just cost $5 more and it comes with the Blood DLC? Because like I think that is almost objectively worse, right? Like let's say because the Blood DLC costs money to make, so if they are going to sell the Blood DLC as part of the game, then they might as well just package it all together and make the game cost more. Is that something you guys want? Because I'm pretty sure CA, they might do that, right? I don't know. There's a lot more worse situations that could come out. But you know, I enjoy free things as much as the next person. Though I don't buy any arguments that say CA is greedy. I think that's the most hypocritical thing I've ever heard. Arguments that's like, man, this company's so greedy. All they do is like nickel and dime me, and they try to maximize profits. What are they doing? And then the next day, the consumer's like, oh man, this t-shirt's cheaper at the store over. I'm gonna buy the cheaper t-shirt because then I save money. But companies are greedy, and I'm just a humble consumer. Now everybody's greedy. Like maybe not like hardcore greedy, but people are gonna do the thing that saves them the most money, right? That argument I have a bit of a problem with. Now you could say it's the company's duty to not be greedy. I would say maybe it's the consumers too, right? Look, you buy a t-shirt somewhere, there's a good chance that it was not made. Like, there's a chance it was made somewhere across the world in some terrible working conditions for the people that put it together, right? But like, we buy cheap t-shirts all the time. You know, there's a bunch of weird stuff like that. What is this? Enter war on side of ally. So I don't know. It's a complicated situation, right? In the end, what people end up doing is just whatever's good for them. And in this case, you know, apparently selling the Blood DLC is slightly better for CA. What can you do? Anyways, enough of that. Let's talk about this mechanic. So we can claim rifts now. So that allows us to create a portal over here in the Realm of Chaos map. And then we can jump through into anywhere in the world. So if I go ahead and click this, you can see I can click the traverse rifts option, and then all these little portals here are places that we can jump to. So it's pretty nice. It's really good for sort of invading different parts of the world, and we'll get to that in just a second. You can also jump back and forth through the portals, so it's really nice for jumping in, sacking some settlements, and then running away. But before we do that, let's play a Vilitch quest battle. The Vessel of Chaos. So this is what gives him extra barriers when he's casting, makes him a really good fighter. And it should be a pretty chill fight, I presume. Just against the Empire. We got some allies over here. Should be pretty easy, but we'll see. Also, Vilitch has a lot of cheap teleports, which is nice. So he can basically ambush 24/7. Cheap companies tend to favor a lot more than just money. For example, a creator in an indie game is more likely to see the creation of, just focusing on artistic value than pure money. I guess. Look, as someone who runs a YouTube channel, I will say having a little bit more money, it does help a lot. So like, you know, there's sort of there's a weird argument. Also, hey, look at this cinematic. This may lower your view on me, but this is sort of how I operate. I do take sponsors pretty often, guys. I do take sponsors pretty often, and they do ask me to. Ooh, look at that! Zoom in on the Empire Swordsman. I do take sponsors pretty often, and it's not like I'd be promoting them normally, right? So is that a bad thing? Because like if I get more money, it means I do this full time, and then you get twice as much content, literally for free. But it's technically an anti-consumer practice for me to do that too, right? So I don't know. It's sort of weird. It's sort of weird. Like, you guys are obviously very much enjoying the fact that I am here able to stream instead of having to work on, like, you know, a day job. So I don't know. You could also argue that I'm just a terrible person for supporting anti-consumer practices, and then you can also just not enjoy the content too. I don't know. It's really complicated. I think very much so we could sort of agree on that, and then I don't know, just move on with our lives. But I think too many people are on high horses. You know, if you've ever bought a cheap t-shirt, I think you can't talk at all about consumer practices. All right? You know where that t-shirt was made? I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't. You know, are you advocating for the McDonald's worker rights when you buy a McDonald's hamburger? I think not. I think not. You have just as much blood on your hands as me and Creative Assembly. Totally. Anyways, yeah, the topic's complicated. I'll settle on that, and we can move on and play this quest battle. What do we see here? We got some Empire Knights, Reichsguard. Someone asked earlier, what's the point of having screamers? Exactly this situation. You can see they've already gone pretty good damage. They've killed about half a unit of Reichsguard. It's great. Base Enticity. Every day. Every time I stream, I get a little bit closer to getting just canceled by YouTube. All right. Anyways, what do we got? So we got a bunch of horsemen here. We got some swordsmen. And hey, oh yeah, because we're in the realm of chaos, we get these abilities. That's pretty nice. Totally based. Is it? I don't know. Look. Here's my plan, right? If I ever become super duper rich, I'll donate a bunch of money to chat so that you guys can buy your blood DLC. How does that feel? All right, then we'll call even as even. I'll use all the extra promotional money, donate it all away so that everybody in the world can get as much blood DLC for free as is deserved by the community. Truly, this is totally the something justify the means, the ends. There we go. Yeah, the ends totally justify the means, guys. I'll murder a man so that we can all get the blood DLC. It's totally fine. Trust me. I wonder if people would be down with that. Probably not on the murder part, but very likely, you know, if I got a huge sponsor that made me a millionaire. Look, if you guys want me to promote Raid Shadow Legends and you all got the blood DLC, would you guys watch a Raid Shadow Legends ad for the blood DLC? I bet you would. I bet you would. Don't pretend you wouldn't. I know chat well enough. I know chat very much well enough. Let's see. How do we get these guys routed off? There we go. This will do. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you guys are thinking about it. You're thinking about it. Oh, geez, that's a big Cathay army. What have I just walked into? Yeah, that's right. Chat acting all high and mighty, but when the free money gets into play, all of a sudden, they're just like, man, maybe it is worth it. Man, this is why the entire Lord of the Rings plot exists, guys. You can't trust people for anything. Can't trust them for anything. It was a test. It was a test. All of you guys that said you would do it, you're terrible people. Oh boy. Anyways, what are we doing? What are we doing? We have a huge Cathay army to kill. We do have infinite winds of magic though, right? Yeah, so this should be a pretty easy battle off the backs of Infernal Gateway. Depends, is it ad 5 minutes or 1 hour? I bet people would watch a 1 hour ad for the blood DLC. People would watch a 1 hour ad for the Champions of Chaos DLC. That's a good deal. That's $25 an hour, and all you have to do is watch an ad. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Like, I'd take it. I'd do it for sure in a second. Let's see. How is this fight panning out? I'm seeing Vilitch. He's doing okay. Ooh, I need to get to that blob ASAP. AI is messing up real hard right now. Vilitch is gonna beeline over there. I really wish I could get him on a disc, but This'll do for now. As long as they stay blobbed, I should be able to get a nice Infernal Gateway. And then, yeah, I'll settle for the normal cast. That should be enough damage. Infomercial, yeah, get some infomercial action going. Alright, here we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's get the zoom ins going. There we go. I'm pretty sure that'll kill most of the units, if not rout them off. Allied demons are being summoned? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness I did actually need that. Let's see, what else we have? Most of the Empire is routed, thankfully. I think we can just take a fight over here. And then once the next Infernal Gateway is up, we should be fine. Do I have to answer a quiz at the end? Let's say you don't have to answer a quiz at the end. Wait, why are you even asking this? This means that the offer is actually pretty close to what you'd be willing to accept. Obviously, we have different people answering here, so I'm sure some people would be completely opposed to it. Other people would be totally fine with it. I don't know. World's complicated, guys. World's complicated. Oof. Wait, did my own ally just nuke me? Zinch. I didn't know that you would be so, Zinch always looking for the backstab, apparently. I think that's hilarious. Gonna get this cast going. Nice. Okay, we're getting some pretty good damage here. I think all I gotta do is route off these fire rain rockets and we'll be fine. Infomercial like the new news channels on YouTube. Oh yeah, there are some YouTube channels that just go full out marketing. I don't blame them though. If it works, it works, I guess.
Very well.
Do you have any idea when Immortal Empires comes out? On the 22nd, I believe. Basically Monday. Whichever day is Monday, that's when it's coming out. So you have that to look forward to. Alright, let's see. I think I need to get another pink fire down the pipe here. There's a lot of infantry. And then if I can run down the artillery pieces, that should be army losses.
That's what the masters made.
This is a pretty messy fight, though. We took some pretty horrendous losses. 23rd? 23rd, one day off. Dang it. Dang it. So close, so close. Time unlock. This is actually, out of all the Cataclysm spells, this one's actually pretty weak. There's like some normal spells that will do a lot more than this. I guess it doesn't even last that long. This is useless. Why is that Cataclysm spell in the game? Get out of here. Lore of Light, what are you doing? Alright, what's left? Just Terracotta Sentinel. I guess we'll send the Screamers on it. That anti-large armor piercing will do well. Confirmed leak, 1 day early release. Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's totally leaking it, guys. If only I could be on point enough about my dates where that would be a leak. Unfortunately, it's just me derping. Sad times. Lore of Ite. Yeah. I don't know. CA really do need to do a full rebalance on all of their spells and such, because there's abilities and spells that are just vastly different in power ratings. And it just, I don't know. It really makes it you just feel bad anytime you cast a spell that you know is like 4 times less efficient than the other spell. I really wish we could see that, but we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait. There we go. Are we done? Did we win the battle? I think we did. Hey, there we go. Close victory. And to see Lore of Light is supposed to give attack speed, but that's not a feature to increase in Warhammer games. Ah, I see. It should give a lot more melee attack then. I feel like just like whatever 24, 40 melee attack boost is not that exciting, honestly. Okay, nice. Pretty good battle. We got some cool RORs that we can get. Jeez, we have so much money now. I'll take it. I'll take it. Nice. So we can go ahead and we'll sit for a couple turns to replenish. I'll go ahead and get all my building upgrades out of the way. And then we can launch our grand invasion of the Empire. Pretty exciting. We have loads of buildings too to upgrade. Unfortunately, I can't get them all, but this will do for now. Nice.
Witness
Jeez, 4 levels. I'll take it.
Vilitch.
There we go. Get some movement range over there. This one is souls gained after battle. Definitely want that.
You must improve.
And then, yeah, this is looking good. Very loud in-game sound, by the way. Oh, yeah, I'll turn that down. There's a cinematic earlier that was pretty... There's a cinematic earlier that was pretty quiet, so I just boosted the sound. I think it's because I had my voice volume pretty low. How does this sound? Am I getting overpowered by Vilitch now?
Stop with
Test,
your
test, test.
incessant tapping.
It looks like this seems like a nice mix.
Patient fool. Wait.
Is the Vilitch guy on the Warriors back, or is it both of them? Vilitch is a guy on the Warriors back. The Warriors guy's name is Tommen. He's pretty chill. And they're brothers. They're brothers. You wouldn't expect them to be so related, but apparently so. One of them's ripped. The other guy's just, he's real skinny. He's trying to compete with me for the most skinny character on stream.
Now they will see.
Whoops, do not want to go there. Also, fun fact about these portals, both of your legendary lord and your generic heroes and lords can enter too. So it's pretty easy to transition through. You can pour in with just like a million armies at the same time. It's great. Let's see, what do we want here? Souls to devote to Zinch. Each gift. Physical resistance plus 3% for all units with each active gift of Zinch. Sure, might as well take it. No, this is not Immortal Empires. It's just the normal Realms of Chaos, except with the DLC. So it's quite different from how the other Realms of Chaos campaigns play out. Just because usually DLCs like to mix it up. And I'd say it's pretty fun. You can actually focus quite a bit on Conquest, as you can see here. We've pushed through pretty aggressively today. Yeah. The lore behind it is that Vilitch was getting super bullied by his clan and his brother. And then one day, like every day, he would pray to Zinch that their fates would be switched because his brother was like the super popular kid in school. And then Vilitch was just like laughed at all the time. And then one day he woke up and he was literally just slapped onto his brother. Just glued together like they are here. And he had full control of them. And then in true Vilitch fashion, he annihilated everyone in his clan because he's super duper spiteful. And then he went into Chaos Waste to start his own warband. And now here he is today. And he turns everyone into puppets because people still don't like him, apparently.
I said move.
You're not racing other factions for souls. So yeah, the way it works is it's actually not a race campaign. So you can actually take your time and just sort of enjoy the conquest. Okay, well there's a Skaven settlement if I've ever seen one. Let's go ahead and pop my other guy through the portal, and we're just gonna do a good old tag team action here. Should make things pretty easy, and it'll let us easily auto-resolve some of the easier battles. Let's go ahead and switch these out too, since it lets us unlock the better upgrades later. We can start adding some soul grinders to the armies, and we should be good. Here we go. Time to siege Marienburg. Empires, honestly, they're always just the easiest. Again, alright, sure. Empire is always the easiest faction to invade, I find. So I like just sort of always popping into this area and giving them a little bit of a smackdown. Now there are some dwarves over here. Let's go ahead and beat them up. And then we can start fighting ourselves some ogres. Get ourselves some souls, unlock a few more portals, and then we're good to go. There we go. Some good old scrag action. Easy auto resolve over there, and we're gonna start occupying some settlements just to do this, I guess. Yeah, extra soul gains in adjacent regions. That seems quite nice. Nice. So we'll take this. Oh, actually, it's a lot of ogre settlements. We'll take those over. Scrag, man of the empire as usual. And then we'll push up into the Marienburg region. Yeah, I want the Doom Keep. Daniel, we don't need Daniel. We backstabbed him immediately, even though he had a non-aggression pact. Nice. And then now the true chaos ways can begin. So, general idea, we're just gonna be focusing on keeping this army alive, and all of our extra funds are gonna go straight for our economy buildings. After we're sort of much more settled on that front, then we can sort of do a hard shift into getting more armies out, and then we're good to go. Because then those guys can sort of fan out and invade a bunch of different territories, and then we'll just be ready for the final quest battle. Honestly, I'm pretty sure this campaign's pretty fast last time I looked at it, but we'll see how it actually pans out. Of course, we can't do the final battle today, so we'll end if we sort of get to that point. And then, yeah, our armies will just sort of, we'll recruit new ones over here and just spill them through that portal over there. Does the Immortal Empire faction still have the wall-specific settlements? The wall-specific settlements? Yes. Yeah, they have the keeps, if that's what you're talking about. Like the forts. So, the mechanics are very similar. Okay, nice. There's another one. And then, potentially an interesting fight here for the Vilitch. Close victory. Alright, well, you know what? I'll just auto-resolve. The game's going to give it to me. I'll just take it. Nice. And we got some Dragon Ogres. Pretty good. And second tier, Pit of Shades. One of the best spells you can run right now. Would highly recommend some Pit of Shades action. Jeez, that gave us a ton of money too. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be pretty good. We can get this building. Yeah, now is the time when the Chaos economy really starts to get rolling. I find at this point in the campaign, when you're playing as Chaos, things generally start to get really streamlined, I'd say. Pit of Pogs, yeah. Pit of Shade is, it should probably get a nerf. Honestly, for a while, I thought it was actually pretty even with a lot of other Vortex spells. And in a sense, it is, in terms of damage. In terms of, like, pure damage. But because Pit of Shades is so good at knocking people down, it has a really short cast time. And it does just barely enough damage to rout a unit from full HP. It hits the perfect mark to be sort of one of the best spells in the game. How's fire damage? Fire magic is still good. Like, I think Burning Head is great, especially if you're playing as Archaon. But I think Lore of Shadows wins out over Lore of Fire. It's always very contested. Before it was Lore of Fire, now it's Lore of Shadows. It flip-flops, you know, on the reg every few months.
This is all to my design.
Alright, nice. It should be another auto-resolve. Sweet. Occupy this too. I think it just needs a slower cast time. Maybe. When it comes to multiplayer, I think maybe that could work out. What I really don't want is a situation where the spells sort of feel really bad to use in campaign. Since I feel like obviously campaign is the main product that Creative Assembly is pushing here, and multiplayer should probably come second, even though I do enjoy it more. Let's see, yeah, more souls forever. And then replenishment rate, because man oh man do I need that. Fire is better because kaboom. That's very true. If you do want kaboom though, I feel like let's see, is there any other lore that's better on kaboom? I feel like even the lore of what's it, the Big Wa. Is it Big Wa and Little Wa? Yeah, the green skin, just Foot of Gork alone. Foot of Gork already does that a little bit better, I'd say, than the what's it? Yeah, Foot of Gork is just Foot of Gork has much more explosion power than Lore of Fire. I think there's a couple other ones too with like really crazy explosion spells. And if you want wind spells, Lore of Vampire is definitely the way to go. Turns out Wind of Death, even though it is nerfed quite heavily, it's still pretty good. These guys are gonna attack me. I can smell it miles away. Miles away. Big Wa. Yeah, Big Wa has some really high tier kaboom. We got some, oh man, why can't I think of any other ones? Lore of the Maw is really good for if you want your explosions. Let's see, any of the standard lores, even Lore of Heavens, Comet of Casadora is insanely good. If you want some nice explosions, yeah, Comet is great. There you go. Skaven have some nice ones too. Hey, and look at that, we found the Empire. Very, very nice. Well, I guess it's time to get the war started with them. There we go. They should be pretty easy to take out. Honestly, they've been getting beat up by Scrag the whole time. So I think we just sort of, we do this. There we go. Easy auto resolves. Oh, we lose a couple of warhounds. Unfortunate, but fine enough.
You cannot control the whole.
Constellation of the Dragon. Oh yeah, that one's great too. It's more of a chaff clearer than anything else, but it still does pretty decent damage to armor. I'd recommend it. Hey, there we go. There's a replenishment rate. Definitely want that. And this guy can just keep teching final transmutation, I guess. Nice. And then what do I want here? I guess a Dragon Ogre and a Dragon Ogre and a Shaggoth. You know, let's get a Giant going in here. They'll probably help with the auto resolves too. Yeah, we'll see how this late game actually pans out. I feel like the hard part of the game we've already passed, which was taking over Norska. There was some interesting back and forth that happened here. But we might sort of be in the SteamWorld territory now already. We'll see. I'll play out the campaign. Like we saw, the first battle against Daniel, I sort of got wrecked. But how will the end game pan out? Let's see. Siege Firestorm or Infernal Gateway? I would say Infernal Gateway. Infernal Gateway all the way. Yeah, that one's... Infernal Gateway is just great. It's 100% AP. It's larger than Pit of Shades. It does more damage. The only downside is that it doesn't knock units down. So it's a little bit it's less good in multiplayer because people can walk out of it. But against the AI, it's great. It will do a little bit of overkill too, but yeah, it'll one-shot even Chosen. It's insane. Gateway every time. Yeah, there you go. Dylan knows what's up. Are the Demon Princes strong? I haven't actually been able to get them yet. I find that I sort of basically finish these campaigns by the time I even get to them. Alright, nice. On to the next turn. Hey, an auto resolve. Is that the last ogre army then? Because that's a pretty unfavored fight for him.
We live to sow destruction.
Demon Princes are okay. They're okay. They're nothing crazy. But you know, they're fine. Ooh, another trade agreement? Man, these guys are paying a lot for those. Alright. Sure. Sure, I don't want more expensive buildings. We'll just get the experience instead. For him, I believe. Nice. Pit of Shades looking good. I want to get to that Arcane Conduit, though. Nice. How many more souls do we need? So we're at 21,000. And we need a total of 50,000 souls. So we're already like halfway there to Zanbaijin. Pretty chill. Pretty chill. Let's go ahead and push forwards to Isleheart. And I believe I can start splitting my forces soon. Let's see. We do have a 20 stack over here. Why save up 10k for Demon Princes when you can add Pink Horrors and Flamers to 10 armies? Yeah, that's true. That's true too. Honestly, the Demon Prince conversion's a little bit expensive. Just a tiny little bit. Can I teleport stance onto this guy? Dang, he's barely out of range. So close, so close. I would have loved the ambush there. This is fine though. So Vilitch, he's finally gonna head to Altdorf. That's quite nice. And then yeah, we'll just keep getting our building upgrades. This is nice. We can start getting to tier 3. And great. Even if you win a long campaign in 100 turns, you can still play on, right? I believe so. In previous games, it always gave the option. So if you want to do like a full map dominance campaign, I'm like 99% sure that's possible. Favor from all buildings. That should be a lot of money. Yeah, there you go. That's like an extra 1,100. I'll take it. I'll definitely take that. And as for Vilitch, we can head over here. Altdorf, valiant defeat. I think not. Let's bust the gates down, guys. Man, poor Franz. Franz always, he's been having a hard time in Immortal Empires too. He does okay, but I feel like with all the demons everywhere, times are rough for the Order Tide. If the Demon Prince price was 5k, would I do it? Probably. I think the best way to do it is to wait for the 75% off discount on your Demon Prince conversion, and then take it for 2,500. The event pops up every like 30 turns or so, so you can save up your transformations until then. First Scrag, now Vilitch. Yeah, well, in this case, we're playing Vilitch. If we hadn't showed up, Scrag definitely would have just conquered the Empire on his own. Alright, onwards. There's not too many Empire forces here. Only domination victory I ever did was Scarbrand. Yo, Scarbrand is great for that, yeah. Alright, here we go. I will grab these horsemen, though, and pull them to the side to kick down those gates. This one should go down fairly quickly. And then, let's just get a nasty final transmutation here. How much damage is it gonna do? Oh, pretty good, especially against this guy. Took him down to half HP. Alright, well that's pretty worth it. But you think final transmutation is good? Try out, Pink Fire. There you go. For way cheaper of a price, Pink Fire is always just gonna be way stronger. Yeah, he does have a War Shrine. So the War Shrine's pretty hype. I wanted to make a video on it, but, this bad boy here, this War Shrine, it gives you some very nice buffs. So if you take a look over here, it has an aura that increases based on the number of kills it has. Come on. What's up with the War Shrine? There we go. This aura right here gives spell mastery and power recharge to units around it. And this means it gives power recharge to even your normal units. So if you wanted to, you could use a Chaos War Shrine, blob up with all of your guys, and it will just give you like a million extra winds of magic. Look at that. Reserves is already 2 per second. Plus we have a bunch from War Shrine and the Greater Arcane Conduit. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Although a lot of the other War Shrines are actually even better than that. Which is quite surprising. But yeah, so like if you have like a 20 stack, that's like an extra 40. No, that's an extra 400% winds of magic recharge every second. If you're in the realms of chaos, you will never run out of winds of magic. It's pretty crazy. And the spell mastery too, of course, is great. So like Vilitch can just get to, you know, Vilitch can rock like the plus 30% spell mastery easily. Yeah, it's good. Here we go, gates down. Let's go ahead and run down these range units so my War Shrine doesn't die. Enticity, what is your best tip to improve micro and unit management during a hectic battle? 100% just play multiplayer games. 100% just play multiplayer. Multiplayer is sort of the best way to stress out your micro, and it develops good habits overall. And then yeah, you just play more, you look at the mistakes that you make, and then improve on it. It's pretty simple. It's just like getting the grind down. A lot of people sort of will have multiplayer anxiety, where they generally tend to avoid multiplayer, and then they want to get training done outside of it. But if you really wanna get good at Warhammer, just diving in that's just the way to go. Another great final transmutation. I believe we can get another Pink Fire and no more handgunners. Very nice. Oh geez, this guy's getting beat up though. Man, the AI love focusing your heroes. Anything that's large that sticks out, they will focus fire it. But there we go, France is down. Pretty nice battle. Loads of bodies over there. We can see the value between Vilitch and my guy. And yes, it turns out Pink Fire wins. Pink Fire and the Infernal Gateway. Oh my goodness, so much damage. Can't wait for the inevitable Okai 20 War Shrines video. Unfortunately, they don't stack on top of each other, but I think it'll be hilarious nonetheless. Nice. Is this a Dark Fortress? No. I could sack it. Maybe sack and occupy action. Maybe a raise for the souls. Honestly, it gives so many souls. I'm just gonna raise it. There we go. We can worry about replenishment next turn. Nice. This army over here can make its way to Marienburg. They're already on the run. Yeah, this is where the soul farming begins, guys. This is where it begins. Let's buff up our non-demonic units, as is the Chaos Way. Nice. And we'll have Arcane Conduit soon, too. Lots of stuff you can get away with in single player. You don't need to protect lords in Warhammer since the AI doesn't chase down units. Yeah, that too. You don't have to worry about chasing down your lords. There's like a lot of stuff that you learn by dabbling into in multiplayer. But you know, this is only if you really want to get good at microing your units better. If you just want to play casually, you can get by with, you know, your usual cheese and such. The usual cheese. Alright, nice. Looking pretty good, I would say. We are already at 24,000 souls. Yeah, we're gonna be done this real soon, honestly. At this pace, we're even gaining souls at a very rapid pace now. So I can just sort of use these willy-nilly to unlock the best upgrades. Nice, and yeah, we'll just keep on pushing. You might have to rethink your stance on the Demon Prince cost. You've actually, yeah, you start to build up a lot of souls once you get rolling. It's true. All right. In fact, I'm even starting to get set up for my next army in a bit. Once I can really start spamming the armies out, we are set. Nice, and this is an auto resolve easily. And raise, there we go. Raise for another 400 or 500 some odd souls. Yeah. The thing is though, once you actually get this many souls, you don't really need the Demon Prince anyways, because you're already, you know, starting to steamroll. So I feel like the Demon Prince would be cooler as like an early game addition. Sort of just my take though. In single player, you might want to do weird things on the battle map for strategic gain. Yeah, like the cheesing the AI is hard to do. In fact, I do, when I play campaign, I think it actually is a detriment to my multiplayer abilities because it really develops bad habits. Sort of a weird thing to think about. Although it is really good if you're completely unfamiliar with the units. If you just sort of need to learn units very quickly, campaign's a nice way to do that in a safe, comfortable environment. So it depends. Enticity, did I hear correctly that the original Immortal Empires build for creators was super hard? I'm not sure. No comment. What's this? He's back? Daniel's back? Just leave me alone, Daniel. Leave me alone. Just want to be on my merry way. And we have Festus here, just causing pain and suffering. Can I just get my allies to kill him? Let's see. Can I grab these guys and... Nope, not those guys. There we go. Fellman. See if I can stick them onto Festus. I'm hoping I can just ignore him for a bit because I'd rather keep to my conquest here. Marienburg should be an amazing sack. And then this should be a pretty easy battle too. Yeah, I think we're sort of set for our next army. Let's just do it. You love the Sky Lantern with Jade Infantry? Yeah, Sky Lanterns are sort of on their way to being quite meta, I'd say. Let's see. Let's start getting, yeah, Lore Fire. Let's do it. So this guy should more or less be able to recruit a full... Yeah, he can recruit a full army next turn. And then just jump into that portal. Not trying to get me into trouble. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I'm used to people asking questions that I'm not allowed to answer. What the Bretonia? Wait, Bretonia's actually on the map? I totally missed out on that. That auto resolve was too generous. Wait, we have Bretonia on the map? Look at that, it's Lewin. It's Lewin, he's here. I guess the map got expanded slightly to the left or something. That's pretty cool. Let's go fight Bretonia. I look forward to it. Bretonia's a myth. Interesting. How did I miss out on them for so long? Alright, yeah, we'll raise this one too. I'm just gonna raise every settlement. That sort of helps us get our way to the end of the campaign as fast as possible. Nice, more replenishment rate. We're even starting to replenish in enemy territory now, which helps us out a lot. And then the second Doom stack begins. So let's just let's grab ourselves some Marauders, a Giant, Manticore. Yeah, the works. You know what? Let's just grab them all. Get absolutely everything. Get some Flamers going. There we go. Jump through this portal. And then we can plop ourselves down somewhere. Oh, we don't have any more sigils, so we have to pop out through a... Well, that's a bit of a problem. I guess we can kill the Skaven and maybe the Demon Prince. And then after we hit this next tier, we can jump through the portal.
You dare!
Yeah, the Tzeentch Aspiring Champions are pretty sick. The fact you can just give each and every single one of them a summon is insane. Yeah, marked champions would be really cool. Marked Aspiring Champions. I feel like... Oh, yeah, here we go. Gift of Chaos activation cost minus 75%. That is exactly what we want to do. So, with that, now we can go here. Oh, no, it's a gift activation cost. Really? I thought it was a... Did I goof? Gift of Chaos activation cost. Mark of Chaos. Is this not a gift? Man, no, it's this, isn't it? It's this gift of activation cost. Dang it, it's useless. Alright, well, what can you do? At least this is cheaper, I guess. There we go, we got our soul grinders going. We can add those to the main army. Dang, I thought we could make the Demon Prince Ascension way cheaper. Well, what can you do? What can you do? Alright, hey, look at that. That's Reiklin down. Alright, we got the Green Boys showing up to take over Altdorf. The new leaders of the Empire. And as for this army, I believe we can just auto-resolve Black Gulch.
Bring them to ruin.
Let's see, what do we got? We have a couple Skaven stacks. Okay, they're running away. Nice, so I believe if I auto-resolve this, it should be Vassal. You can gift it to a Vassal. You know what, that'll work. That'll do.
Let us corrupt.
And then we can start heading over here to do cleanup on this Daniel army. Alright. This might be picky for sure, but a major Chaos fan. You guys are still talking about additions to the Chaos stuff? What, is there no such thing as a marked Aspiring Champion? Is that actually a thing? They're meant to be a little 16-man oddity unit. Yeah, I guess we did get a lot of marked units. I don't think, like, there's reason to be upset that we didn't get marked Aspiring Champions, but it'd certainly be cool to see. Alright, so Marienburg, I guess... Yeah, let's just raise it. Let's just keep getting souls. It does weaken up my armies, the fact that we're not able to settle, but raising is just so good for the soul farming. It really does blitz us towards the end of the campaign faster. We can almost get this guy marked up, but the problem is that we have to wait all the way to level 30 before we can turn him into a Demon Prince. I feel like that's just gonna take way too long. I don't know. It feels like I'm finishing these campaigns before I actually get to the Demon Princes, but that might just be because of my efficiency here. Alright, pretty good turn. Toddy! Yeah, it's Toddy. I think he in most of the time in Immortal Empires, he just gets killed by Festus, sadly. Now, how big is his army? He actually hasn't declared war on us, which is surprising. He's gonna settle Marienburg. Well, that's a bad idea. We're gonna declare war on him and then raise Marienburg again. And we're not getting too many bonuses. I'll just settle it instead. Rip Boris. Oh my gosh, he was there. He was there for such a short time and now he's gone. Alright, well that's just great for us. Yeah, we're really farming up the souls. So we need 30,000 for another 2 portals and then we're set. Did Valkia just want to chill with the Tzeentch faction? Yes. Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Why are we friends with Valkia? What's going on here? Apparently we're good friends with Valkia. She has a minus 20 aversion, but because it's ruler's tolerance. I think I have a tech tree upgrade that maybe gave that. I don't know. Faction icon for Vilitch is so cool. Yeah. Although it's sort of weird that it is literally just his face. For whatever reason, a lot of the Chaos banners is literally just the face of the leader. So like Kolek's banner is just his face. Sigvald's banner is just his face. Vilitch is also just his face. Like, come on guys, get some variety going. Let's go for the money. Good meme to befriend the Gore Fiend, yeah. Gore Fiend. Gore Queen.
Bring ruin.
Yeah, is there anyone else? Let's see. Festus, I believe, is a unique banner, right? Festus has like a fancy syringe. Pretty cool. Valkyria has her wings. Yeah, Valkyria's like her wings, but that might just be literally her. For Sigvald, could it be anything that anything but just his face? Yes, like for Sigvald it makes sense, but for the other factions, I feel like, well, I don't know. I could see Vilitch being that self-centered, where that is what he decides to make his banner. Maybe it does check out. Maybe it does check out. What's this? For chariots. Well, you know, I'll get the building for the legendary chaos trading. Why not? Nice. And then this guy can start recruiting himself some more scary units. So we want the Soul Grinder. We want the Shaggoth. Almost, most definitely. And then I guess I'll get some pinks for some ranged. Some screamers. There we go. Grab myself a couple more marauders. Nice. Mark them up. Mark them up, and we're back in the negatives, just where I like to be. And then we can send this guy through the portal next. Kolek, yeah, Kolek doesn't really make as much sense. Evil PR guy, just constantly pushing for face banners. Someone in the Chaos Forces is just really into that, I guess.
Now they will see true power.
All right, nice, looking good, looking good. I'd say things are going quite well for us. Now, if you don't go for the triple fortress start at the beginning, we want peace. You know what? Screw it. We'll give him peace. Yeah, if you don't go for the for the triple fortress start at the beginning, you will find your army, like your money's a bit lacking. Generally, the rule of thumb is that each army requires one fortress to keep them afloat. So in this case, like what we have, well, actually we have 5 fortresses. They're not fully built up though. But yeah, that's a general rule of thumb. Ah, Festus, I see. We'll wait until he actually attacks the settlement. Maybe we can get these guys to attack him. Can I actually, can I take control of this army? Where's the take control option? Request army. Dang it. We can't. Some people join Slanesh to join parties. You join them. You join to make fancy banners. Yeah, they sort of a full-on obsession with face banners. In the true Slanesh way. Alright, nice. Let's start pushing our way to Nuln. They have basically no armies here. There we go. There we go. Easy raising settlements. Nice. Nice. Can this guy ascend yet? No. I think we just sort of failed on his quest front. Honestly, we don't really need it. Extra HP so that it doesn't die to a million missiles, as the AI does still like to snipe. And then I will start pushing my way to Bretonia. I feel like they're a fun enemy to fight. For people that don't have access to immortal empires, this should be great too. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. You change it to 3 to 4 letter abbreviations. What are you guys talking about? Oh hey, nice. We have a fun battle here. We got the Festus. We can take a look at his abilities too. I have a video coming out on Festus tomorrow, so that should be quite fun. You can't tell who any of the factions are by their banner, so the faces is good for me. Hey, you know, that's good to hear. Yeah, there are so many factions now. I guess it does help. For me, it's a lot harder to notice these things that are good for newer players, simply because I have so many hours in the game. But all right, what does he got? He has a million siege towers in the distance. All right. Nobody got siege towers here, poor guys. I believe we can just garrison these with marauders. And then on this flank, also no one has towers. All right. Well, I believe this is going to pan out very similarly to how the previous battle went against the forces of chaos. Or was it the forces of chaos? I think it was. Who were we fighting? Was it goblins? No. I don't know, but much like the previous battle on this map, it should be quite easy. The AI is just simply going to take too long to push onto that top part, and our tower should be able to get huge value. But yeah, here's Festus. Here's Festus. There he is. The man himself. The myth. The rainbow-colored legend. He even has some feathers on his thing. Yeah, he's a chunky boy. He's a chunky boy. They got physics for his chin. He has the moves going. Got a little demon on the back, stirring the pot. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. He's a terror. He has some really nice abilities too. AoE Mortis Engine that does more than an Exalted Great and Clean one. AoE Healing that heals more than the Vampire Count's passive heals. Pestilent Potion, which is a really nice debuff to throw down, and the Lore of Nurgle. He's a pretty strong guy, though in this battle he shouldn't be too scary. Yeah, the chin physics are pretty intense. They're quite frightening. Out of everything that we've seen, out of all the Chaos horrors, the chin physics do have me the most on edge. Let's see, can our towers actually hit things? They can. Wonderful. Wonderful. Making Papa Nurgle proud. Yeah, he's representing. Representing for sure. Alright, so it looks like the AI is just trying to kick down the walls right now. Oh, they're trying to break it with the giant. Get off the walls! Get off the walls! Alright, there we go. Guys managed to stay safe. Towers, by the way, great for picking off characters. If you ever have a problem with characters, you want to focus them down with the towers. As long as they're not moving, it should do pretty well. Over here, should be fine. Just gotta run down these marauders and block up the AI. And then this tower, as long as it's firing into this blob, the AoE damage should tear him apart. Can't wait for the bigger chin mod. Oh no. Yeah, now it just has to happen. Give him like ×2 chin, ×3 chin Festus mod. I hope that shows up before any more mods for any other character mods. I think if there's something that we want to see, it's definitely that. Need an animation where, you know, we need a mod where everyone has a Festus chin. Can I commission that? Is there any modder that wants to make this a reality? Because I feel like there's high demand for it, you know? Friends with the chin. We can get Vilitch with the chin. Yo, Vilitch with the chin. So you give Vilitch a chin and you also give Tommen the chin. So they're both rocking it. That would be amazing. I feel like the potential here is endless. Yeah, no, this is the best idea I've had in months. Hey, Captain John Map. Hello, hello. Right now we're killing the Empire, but in this battle we're fighting the forces of Vilitch right now. Kolek with the chin, that would be amazing. It would be bloody massive. The twin chin. A L'Oreal with the ever chin. Sword of Cain and the chin. Beautiful combo. Yeah, call it chins for the chin god. Yeah, no, this is great. I think streams are the perfect workshop for amazing ideas. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is, oh man. Oh, the potential, come on. Someone's got to do it now. Orion chin, yeah. Yeah, it's just great. Like, there's no lord that it doesn't work perfectly for. It's amazing. Also, how's Festus doing? It seems like the AI doesn't activate his abilities. Or no, there we go. It is activated. So he only dropped the potion. So I don't think he activates his actual healing or damage abilities, which is a little bit sad for Festus. Seems like the AI is doing him a bit dirty, but at the very least, if you are playing him, you will have access. How's this fight actually panning out, by the way? It seems like we're taking a few losses here and there. At least we do kill Festus, so their morale should be way lower. Vlad, yo, get an undead effect on him. That would be pretty gross. I don't want an undead chin that is also just covered in boils and such. That's quite something. Zen by chin. My goodness, chat's popping off today. Let's see. I need to deal with this beast of Nurgle. Definitely don't want the AI to just capture all my capture points. Looks like my hero over here is doing a great job lobbing up the AI for that over there. And then as long as the Beast of Nurgle doesn't capture this too quickly, it seems like it's a pretty slow cap. So maybe the tower can kill it off, but I don't know, its regen will probably win it. I should go over there and defend. There's a chance that... There's a small chance that we lose this. We'll see.
I am the god.
Come on, Beast of Nurgle, go down, go down. Oh, the Hell Cannon Tower actually hit. It actually hit for once. That's amazing. Come on, it's so low. It's so low. There we go. Beast of Nurgle down. Okay, that makes life way easier then. Yeah, we got this battle. We got this battle. We just gotta poke down the rest of these guys and we're good. We got the Chaos Trolls. They can cycle charge. We got the walls to slow down these guys. Yeah, we're set. We're set. Grimgore with the hair mod and the chin mod. Glorious. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful Grimgore. It's beautiful in many ways. Grom? Oh my gosh, Grom the chin. Are you just gonna replace his paunch with the chin? Or do you replace his chin with the paunch? I feel like both options are good here. Oh, actually, we're almost army lost. I have to be a bit careful. Let's give this the magic damage tower so that we got some AoE going. This one should be fine. They're protected by the Hell Cannon Tower over here. It's a little bit of a scary quest battle, but we should be okay. We need an inverted Festus. Inverted Festus is terrifying. I don't need that in my life. You know what? Screw this idea. Cancel it. Cancel it. Alright, nice. Looks like we're good here. Looks like we're good. What's your favorite chin? Well, like, I don't know. There's a lot of good ones. I feel like Mazdamundi's a bit underrated, but probably not my favorite. Grom's doesn't really have a lot of, like, Grom's is sort of, like, gnarly, you know? It feels like there's too much, like, muscle in the chin, as weird as that is to say. But it's, like, it's not smooth, you know? I do sort of like the Festus look. I don't know if anyone's rocking it better than Festus, though. Though I will say it's a hard contender fighting with Kugath. Kugath has sort of nice mass and folds to it. So I don't know. It's a bit of a generic choice, but maybe Kugath. Festus is a close runner-up though. Count Noctilus. Oh yo, Noctilus. The thing is that pointiness to it. That one's very good. That's hard to deny. Replace dwarven beards with chins. That is horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Alright, enough chin theory crafting. We have let's see here. I can do some teleport stance action. Just jump right over those two rivers. One of the reasons why Vilitch is so good in the lands of the Empire. The fact that he can just teleport around over the rivers makes him so scary. Honestly, I think in if it was a multiplayer campaign, Vilitch would be so annoying because his teleport stance is so cheap. He's just everywhere. All right, back to economy, guys. Back to economy. Oh, we're out of money. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. What else can we get? Let's see. There should be one that unlocks. Yeah, here we go. This unlocks the bonus researcher rate. You know, whatever. Let's just take that.
Hear me, master.
The souls you collect should... It's more... Is he still on chins? Will chat ever stop talking about chins? Is this just a thing now? I feel like it might just be a thing now. Oh my gosh. What have I done? What have I done? You want to see a stream with me having a dwarf helmet on? I feel like that doesn't add much to the Enticity stream, but I'm happy to be proven wrong. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and take over Herkig. Now, I don't believe I can ambush settlements, but I can auto-resolve them. There we go, easy auto-resolve. Easy, just 1,000 souls. We got the Hell Cannon rolling. Nice. So, we only need like 15,000 more souls. That's only like 5 more battles for each of my legendary lords. Or for each of my lords. I would say, I'd say we're basically, we're on our way to finishing this bad boy. Nice. What do we want here? Yeah, let's get some big birds going. Very nice. Take over Boek water. Very, very nice.
Shall reclaim it in blood.
Just have to distract chat with anime bunny girls. I don't think that would actually work. I think they would keep talking about chins. I genuinely do think that's the case. Man, I haven't even been able to to upgrade my guys yet in this entire campaign. Finally, we can upgrade our trolls, I guess. Let's upgrade our Zinch guys. Weird, you can turn them into chariots. We'll leave them as a horseman. I think they're a bit more useful that way. And then still not level 30. We're just never gonna ascend to demonhood today. That's a bit of a shame. I knew it. I knew it. Anime bunny girls with chins though. I knew that the comment would show up. Oh my goodness. You can't win. You can't win with chat. I can't. Oh my goodness. What have I done? What have I done? The streams. This is just my life now. All right, what do we got here? We got some Empire forces. Oh, hey, nice. We can raise her king again. The Empire is just far too aggressive with their resettling. Because then I just get to take another battle and then raise it again and again and again. It's a rough time for them. Vilitch is a little bit beat up though. There, he might get overwhelmed by an Empire 20 stack. We'll see. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and traverse the rifts over here. And then where do we want these guys to show up? We can pop them up over here, actually. That's pretty hype. Boom! Suddenly our reinforcements have arrived. We got Fault Trass over here. He should be able to do great. Vilitch is just chilling. Yeah, I'd say this is a nice position. If we can win these fights over here, we are good to go. Good to go for a while.
Vilitch.
You lied to me. You said there were no rifts. I did add a but in there. I said but. You heard me. Roll back in the stream. You'll see it. Yeah, there's no... The rifts are us. They're only us. So we don't actually have to defend ourselves from rifts. Now, if this was a multiplayer campaign, Chaos would be the most annoying faction to face ever. Because they're just spawning rifts and throwing armies into the middle of your territory. And there's basically nothing you can do about it. Enticity, what are the 3 emotes you got on your channel? Looks pretty cool. I think there are Luther Harkin emotes, I believe. Wow, we get souls for losing that battle? That's sick. Roll the stream back to find the butt. Is that what I said? I guess it is. I guess it is. Well, lessons learned. Oh my goodness. All right, what we got? Nice auto resolve, pretty good. 1,000 souls, also pretty good. I like it. And these guys can do the same thing here. Yeah, we're rolling now, man. This is it. This is the end of the campaign. Just raising the entire empire. There were some pretty nice battles at the start, though. I will say they were fun, but we've gone into full bulldozer mode now. And we're just plowing through. Bretonians don't even have that many defenses, honestly. Does a rift building not prevent them? Rift building... Oh, I have no idea. Maybe it does. Actually, I don't know how a multiplayer campaign works here. Because the multiplayer campaign... Because it's taking place during 2 different periods of time, right? So, like, what? Does one player get opening, like, this rift mechanic and the other player gets the race? Right? What even happens there? I should look into that. Yeah, I have no idea how this how multiplayer works for the DLC. I don't know. I'll look into it. I'll message like Lore Master of Sotek or something to confirm later. Does it work? Yeah, maybe they don't let you do that. Maybe you have to play as the Chaos guys. I don't know. Guess we'll figure it out sometime. There's some Vortex campaigns you just can't co-op. Oh, okay. That would be a bit disappointing. I'd say that'd be a little bit disappointing if you just can't co-op with like Cathay versus the new Chaos guys. I feel like it'd be pretty cool to see that. Also, hey, random Cathay caravan. Let's just take it out real quick. Let's see. You know what? We'll just auto-resolve it. Get some more souls going. Assume co-op for Champions of Chaos is only the Chaos factions. I assume so. I assume so. Nice. Get more units going. Get more Shaggets. A big bird. Looking good. But yeah, it's sort of weird. The thing that I've been finding, and now I can sort of confirm in this case, is that my one lord that is supposed to ascend to demonhood, he's level 15. He probably isn't gonna ascend to demonhood by the time we finish the main campaign, which is sort of weird, the fact that he has to hit level 30 and that we're just not gonna get there. I don't know, like, it's good for a full Conquest campaign, but that's a little bit strange. Hopefully we can do some Valkia Scarbrand co-op. Ooh, that'd be fun. Although I feel like probably not, based on what people are saying in chat.
We shall weave the fates.
Alright, onwards! Onwards to the Bretonnian cities. And it's an auto-resolve, look at that. Yeah, we're almost done already. I guess that's it. Unfortunately, we can't show the end until later. I think I have to wait until the 22nd before I can show what the battle for Zanbaijin is. Yeah, I can't show that, and I can't make a review, so we'll have to wait. We won't be able to wrap up this campaign, but it's pretty fun. It's like a nice little romp. Early game is definitely the most fun part of this campaign. I think that's when you get your most difficult battles, but as usual, Chaos is pretty strong in campaign right now. Hey, nice, finally level 20. Yeah, Chaos is pretty strong in campaign. So once you really get rolling and you get your forts set up, you're pretty good to go. Alternatively, if you want a turtle, you can just keep one fort and operate out of there with fewer armies and just go with the Doom stack. Both, I'd say, are pretty viable. But yeah, overall, the playstyles are abundant. You can do this more or less however you'd like to, with only the main downside being that it's very hard to get into Demon Prince Ascension. Alright, and of course that's not a review, that's just sort of my thoughts as I'm playing the game. Yeah, I feel like they should lower the requirement to like level 15. Well, I guess level 20 is good too. 15 feels a little bit low, but yeah, like my guy's not gonna ascend Demonhood today. Enticity, what do you think about the short campaign victory conditions? I think they're pretty cool. Just because they add a nice buff and they give you something to work towards early on. I like them, I like them. I feel like the buffs could be a little bit more interesting. They don't have to be stronger, but they should give you like a reason to change up your build, I feel. If you sort of know what I mean by that. Yeah, it feels like they should really, it feels like they should alter your gameplay a bit to sort of mix up the, sort of the end game scenarios here. I don't know, maybe CA could add a feature where your armies get some cool buffs, but then the AI get a bunch of cheats, right? So like, I don't know, like your armies, your marauders are free now or something, except the AI are spamming twice as many stacks towards you. I don't know. Some more options so that when you complete the short victory, it's not just the same game and you're not just rolling over the AI. Obviously, this is a lot of work for CA, but if end games end up being successful, hopefully we can see, you know, mid games, right? Some mid games. I feel like they have their early games nailed, but there's definitely there's room for improvement. Oh, it's just about every character has Sigvald's hair. Man, the tastes of my chat they confound me. They truly do. Is this what Slaanesh is? Yeah, give your aspiring champions 100% missile block, and you can summon pink horrors. Yeah, cool buffs like that. Yo, it's so insane. Pink horrors with every aspiring champion. If you want to do an aspiring champion Doom stack, it's possible. It's possible for sure. I don't know if you can give them the missile block though. Only for Chaos Trolls. Yeah, mostly for the Chaos Trolls, but that's pretty sick though. No, this is actually the Chaos Realms map. Yeah, it's just a little bit different. It's nice and reworked. There's a few more provinces on the left. Like you got Albion over here, you got the Bretonnians, and if you have the DLC, you can play the campaign like a proper Conquest campaign, where you don't really have to worry about the portals. You just sort of go around and romp the world as chaos. It's nice. It's nice. Yeah, aspiring champion doom stacking would be crazy good here. Give Festus's chin Sigvald's hair. Oh boy. Oh man, just the thought of that is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. All right, how many souls do we need left before I can end this stream? 5,000 more. Sweet. We're almost there, guys. Hey, look at that Brass Keep. I love how Brass Keep is actually a chaos fort. The name is definitely quite fitting. No more chins, for the love of God. Yo, you can't stop it, man. Dylan, it can't be stopped. The chaos tide is unending. All right, what are we looking at here? It's a pretty big fight. I think we bring our second army here, and if it's not an auto resolve, then we have a nice fight to sort of get the rest of our souls going. Let's see, can I teleport here? I can. There we go. Look at that. And it's not an auto resolve. Nice. So we have a pretty fun settlement battle to play here. Valkia Total War campaign when? I feel like, I don't know, maybe a little bit later. I feel like I want to wait a bit for, maybe we'll wait for Immortal Empire's launch. I feel like I have a lot of videos to cover sort of all these new units to make that I probably won't be doing a ton of streaming. And then on launch, I want to do a lot of multiplayer streams, you know, playing in turns tournaments. And then after that, we might start dabbling in campaigns again. Vlad campaign? If you want to see a Vampire Counts campaign, I have a Manfred one in Manfred VOD that you can check out on the channel. Oh. Oopsie daisies. Spilling a bit of water there. All right, let's push through this gate, I believe. We'll grab all of our mobility. There we go. So that when the AI pushes to the other side, we can... If the AI sort of focuses on defending here too much, we can roll over and attack that. Nice. We'll add the dragon ogres there too. Sweet. Or to change, yeah, he'll stick with that too also. All right, nice. Let's get this party started. Here we go. So grab these guys, pull them all over here. And then we got our strike squad. The marauders will take the walls. Let's see, they'll take the walls more efficiently. There we go. And then I believe we're good to go. This is just gonna plonk away at these towers over here. Want them shut down as fast as possible. Just so that they're not doing too much damage to me. And then we can get, oh boy, this is gonna be a good one. Actually, not the biggest blob ever. I'll wait for a slightly bigger blob. Okay, nice. And then we got our Burning Headcaster in here. You want to see Isabella? Ooh, man, the Isabella dog campaign. Yo, Isabella dog campaigns are the best. I love them. Okay, looks like we didn't need to take the walls. Well, I guess we'll just scoot up the Hell Cannon then. And then fire from the back. Now, how do we want to do this? Obviously, Vilitch has some nice magic options here. We're still waiting for our Winds of Magic to recharge, though. Asking for less doggos in an end stream is like asking Legend not to cheese. Yeah, this guy knows what's up. Alright. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? I'm not seeing too many great blobs here, sadly. Our power recharge is just through the roof, though. At least Ent actually plays the game. I wouldn't bash Legend that much, man. Well, I wouldn't bash Legend at all. People like to play the game in different ways. Simple as that. Now, we're being blocked up by halberds over here, so I'm just going to push downwards instead. And then we can start heading this way. Oh, our Winds of Magic is capped at 20? We have, like, no Winds of Magic here. Interesting. Well, I guess I just normal cast them. Huh, it might have been because of the all the teleporting I did. Maybe there's just not a lot of magic in the Empire today. That's a shame. That's a shame. We'll have to win the battle by other means then. Push over here. These Dragon Ogres have a nice Chain Lightning ability that should clear off these halberds in the distance. And then that should work pretty well in my favor. As for Vilitch, I'm just gonna work on my pink fires. I think the halberds are probably the biggest threat here, and then once they're down, we're good to go.
Marauder horseman!
How do we want to do this? I think I want to consolidate these forces. Like, I'm gonna push through here. I don't want to fight halberds all day. And then we'll sort of stick with Vilitch here for cleaning up these Empire forces. And then hopefully I can find a pocket to sort of push through and head into the back of the city to capture. Knowing too much cheese makes the game less fun? I'd say no. Like, I know a lot of different cheese tactics with how much time I played Warhammer, and I can still enjoy the game. You just choose not to use the cheese. Simple as that. And then you do the cheese that you want to, like, for example, insane AoEs like this, you know? There we go, that's good. Ooh, man, that is flickering a little bit hard. Let's zoom out a tiny bit. Blood DLC being showcased a little bit too. Also, very nice. Yeah, pretty good chain lightning, I say. If I do say so myself. If I can get Vilitch there too, that'd be awesome. Oh, maybe some pink fire action with the bird. I do like that. I do like that. I think we might be able to terror out a bunch of these guys too. Yeah, knowing the tools is fine. Whether or not you use them is, you know, that's on you. Yeah, let's get the rear charge going. Hopefully we get a nice route here on most of these guys, and that sort of opens up a pathway for me. This path is sort of getting blocked up a bit too hard. I'm gonna maneuver my way here. And then push through this lane since it seems a little bit more exposed. This is not cheesing, it's an efficient use of magic. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Literally everything is cheese, man, unless you're playing a multiplayer campaign. That's the only way you can not cheese, you know? If the AI makes a bad decision and you influenced it, it's cheese. Just everything's cheese, man. The thing is, alright, it is a little bit of AI manipulation to get them to blob up in that choke point there. I could have maneuvered in a way that would have made them not blob up, and then the magic would have been less efficient. You know, it's hard. It's hard not to. It's hard to draw the line between efficiency and cheese. Truly it is. I totally forgot about these guys. Let's bring in the reinforcements real quick. There we go. They're coming in. So glad the greater demon spells are bound now. Yeah, it's pretty hype. It actually gives them a reason to cast. Alright, I think at this point, you know what? This blob is just gonna grind out forever. I'm not a huge fan of just grinding that, so instead I'll grab a small pocket to run down these guys, and then my mobile forces are gonna capture the back line. How do you pronounce Zinch? It's pronounced Zinch. Simple as that. It's not too hard. It's a silent T. You know, he likes confusing people. That's what the... It's just part of his shenanigans. Alright, nice. That's that capture point. Let's go ahead and head back over here. This guy doesn't want to get shot up by archers, so we'll pull him forwards. And then Vilitch can chill on the walls, I guess. Yeah, now, is this cheese? Is this cheese, or is it good maneuvering? That's the real question. Are we just maneuvering tactically to hit the victory conditions that the game has provided us? Or is it cheese? Place your votes today. I'm pretty sure most people would say capture point shenanigans does count as cheese, though, if I had to guess. Let's see, how's this? It's going okay. I think cheese is a gradient. I think that's how we should really consider it. Cheese is a gradient. Come on, live! Live, you darn caster, live! I also pronounce it with the first T silent. Yeah, Zinch. Oh yeah, so like you have the Z at the end. Zinch. Or you can just say Zinch. Zinch. I don't know. You know, Zinch just never say the T's. They're more problems than they're worth. Come on, live! Live! Thankfully, he did just hit level 20. That does help him out a lot. Oh yeah, no T's. So Cheens. Oh boy, that really messes things up a lot, doesn't it? Alright, here we go. There's capture point number 1. And then once that's done, we're more or less done here. We got Vilitch given the regen to his shield, so he's basically never gonna die. And then this is captured in a second, then we beeline it towards the back capture point, which I have no idea where it is. It's here? It's all the way here? Alright, well it's miles away. Sure, I'll take it. There we go, capture point number 1. We'll send our guys over there. We can't even make it there, there's walls in the way. Alright, alright. In the meantime, we could just keep grinding in this corner as a distraction for the AI, I guess. Oh no, there we go. They just get army lost because they lost their leadership bonuses. Nice. Look at that. We didn't even have to cheese, guys. No cheese. He's killing Amma. It's fine. He lived. Do a cheese review of Warhammer 3. You know, Warhammer 3, I think the cheese levels are a little bit lower just because spells got nerfed so much. Yeah, spells got nerfed pretty hard, man. It's rough. All right, nice. Pretty good battle. Pretty good battle. Vilitch retreated into a place where he has replenishment, which is really good. Start getting ourselves some tier 5 units going. And then this guy over here can go ahead and attack the lands of the Bretonians. Should be a pretty easy auto-resolve. Nice. Raise it, and there we go. The path to Zanbaijin is open. Almost, because there's a thing about Zanbaijin where I think let's see, victory conditions. Yeah, we have to open 8 rifts, so it's a little bit awkward. So if you don't open your rifts during the campaign, you sort of have to do a weird shenanigan thing. I don't know why this is a victory condition, but it is. Maybe it's part of the lore or something. But this is essentially what you have to do. So you head over to a portal, right? You claim the rift. There you go. Then you go here, and then you traverse rifts, and then you pick a random rift to go, and then you go back into the portal, and you just go over here. Nice. And then I don't know why this is part of the end game. There's a few things that don't really work here, but you know, it's fine. Path to Zanbaijin is open. The skies, they boil. It's revealed. Chaos thirsts, but we're not allowed to show that today, as it is spoilers. So that's it. That's basically the campaign. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. Statistics. We finished it on turn 52. Very short campaign. I did play it pretty efficiently, I'd say, though. So you know, you might take like 75 turns. We didn't evolve any of our demon guys. We're holding not too many settlements. I didn't play super conquesty, but yeah, the rift speed one. I don't know, it's janky, guys. It's a little bit janky, but I don't think it ruins it by any means. It's just a little bit janky. Lost some settlements. We encountered tons of factions, destroyed 2. Where's the thing on the battles? Battles. 59 battles fought. We played only 13 battles today. Auto-resolved 46 of them. Land battles 9, siege battles 19. Yeah, so we're still seeing a lot of siege battles, it seems, but there's a 30% representation of land battles. But yeah, there you go. Pretty fun campaign. Honestly, it's a nice upgrade if you don't have access to Immortal Empires. I would say this is a nice way to sort of scratch that itch. It's a pretty short one, and obviously I would say it's pretty similar to the other Chaos Gods, so your mileage may vary, but if you don't think that the price is super worth it to you, I do have a 25% off Fanatical link down below, so maybe that'll make the DLC a little bit more worth it for you. Of course, if you're unsure, always wait for release and better reviews to come on out. And I think that's basically it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll answer a couple other questions and we're good to go. Is it a short or long victory condition? It's a short victory condition. Well, actually, it is just campaign victory. So it's the normal victory condition. You'll get your achievement for it. The long condition is to beat literally everyone, and that would just take forever. I don't think this would be super fun to do. But yeah, you just do all this and then you do the final battle, which we're not allowed to show. Azazel campaign? Maybe, but I'll save that for later. Probably not today, as I want to rest my throat so I'm not coughing so much. 0 pirate coves. Shake my head. Yeah, I know. We really went a bit too soft on that front. But yeah, I think that's about it. Peace out, guys. Have a wonderful day. And you know what? I'm gonna redirect you to actually one of the videos that I posted today. we have a video going over exactly who we're playing. It's a Vilitch the Curseling trailer, or Vilitch the Curseling cheese strategy. We didn't really employ it too much today, but if you really want to cheese hard with them, that's the way to go. Check it out, guys. And of course, if you want to catch another stream, I believe we have a Lore Master of Sotek on Twitch right now. Let's see, Lore Master of Sotek. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, you know, pop into a stream. Lore Master of Sotek, of course, he is the Lore Master. Absolutely amazing guy. Check him out. We're not going to do a proper raid, but if you guys want to see some fun, just more casual gameplay, he doesn't cheese very much at all. And probably a better representation of what your campaigns might look like. Peace out, guys, and I'll see you guys later. And we'll be posting a ton of videos over the next week, too.